Am I okay to talk still, or?
Welcome to the Winds of Chaos, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign where you can influence the course of the game. You can harness the Winds of Chaos, this nefarious force of change sweeping across the lands of Gondara, by donating bits during the stream to help or hinder our heroes. For 300 bits, our heroes may find a useful, mundane, non-magical item. For 400 or 500 bits, you can buff the monsters that our heroes are facing with a minor or major mutation, respectively. Special thanks to our community's very own Bo the Distance for creating the random monster mutation table that we roll on for these redeems. For 600 bits, you can compel a player character's flaw. 700 bits grants inspiration to one player character. That's a reroll of a d20 during a clutch moment. And for 800 bits, you can make Flutter die roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, our community's favorite. Flutter's character, Kiona, is a wild magic sorcerer. That means that she doesn't have full control over her arcane powers, and every now and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Finally, subscribers to the Dungeon Masters channel, that's Twitch TV/GhostPepper, can harness the Winds of Chaos to blow a custom NPC or magic item of appropriate level into the party's path. please DM me on Discord for more info. Oh, one last thing. If you're a regular supporter of this campaign and redeeming or subscribing or things like that are things that you do fairly regularly, please consider subscribing to our monthly coffee plan. We use the proceeds from that to go directly towards funding improvements to the game, music, artwork, subscriptions to different services that make our game that much better. Any monthly supporters get a free Major Monster Mutation, Wild Magic Surge, custom NPC, or magic item once per month. We really appreciate all of our coffee subscribers, all of our bits redeemers, and every single one of you who watches the game. Please enjoy the show. Saying about not wanting to step into. We're live.
Oh, wait, what about?
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, friends.
Hello,
everybody.
I let Ghost start talking because I was deafened, so I didn't know what was happening with their chatting, and then just pointedly went live, so Ghost was not prepared.
That's okay. That's
Guys.
okay.
How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Who's all here? Pug?
Boom.
Oh my gosh, everybody's
Peter's
here.
here.
Peter, Pug, Shagraz. Peter,
Pugworth,
Pug. Wait.
Lenny.
Peter, Pug, and Shagraz.
Shaz.
But it's gotta be. It's something. Peter. I don't know if it's Shagraz.
Shawgrass.
Squiggy. How
Aw,
are
man.
you? Vegas is great so far. I'm very, very happy here so far. Let's hope that continues.
So far.
How are you guys doing? How have you been? I feel like it's been forever. It's been 2
Oh man,
weeks, right?
it feels like it's been forever
Right?
since we've been together like this. Holy.
It really does. We were like trying to figure out what did we do last time, and it's only been 2 weeks, right? Like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, right? Oh yeah. Squiggy is willing to kill for you? I mean, I'm sure he is. We know him actually in real life. So
It's been 84 years.
we are reunited
Oh,
as a big,
for
sexy,
sake.
handsome family. That's
Oh
right,
my
Peter.
god. Meg
That's
and I
right.
worked that out.
Guys,
Ah!
because of tonight's game and Darfin's whole thing happening that we're not sure what's going on, but has been accused of
I'm
awful
sure he's fine.
things. 19 crimes.
I'm sure he's all right.
This is the wine I'm drinking tonight, if I can get it open. Because I just realized I don't know where my wine cork thing is. I might not be able to drink this tonight, you guys.
Oh man. Well, I hope everybody out there is doing really well. My brain is melted from back to school. Today was my first day back to school with all the teenagers, and I forget how much energy this job takes after 2 months off.
Thursday's
Oh,
gonna be
boy.
my first day back, and I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh boy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to come home and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I almost did that, but I didn't have time. Oh geez. Welcome everybody. So, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my goodness. I have not played D&D in 2 weeks, and I'm ready to get back
very
into it.
excited
Who
about
else is ready?
Yes,
Oh, I'm ready.
absolutely.
We just had a level, so our characters are leveled up to level 9. Is that where we are now? Level 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting
crazy.
things. Exciting
We're starting at
Okay.
level 1, you guys. We're level
Right.
9.
Things are starting to.
8 whole
And I've been
levels.
trying to track like the scope of the story as you're leveling up, and I haven't done it fastidiously enough, honestly. And then I went back and looked at the general guidelines that the DMG, I think it's the DMG, provides for that. And it's like, yeah, level 1 to 5, you should be like small time, like hometown heroes sort of thing, and then as you progress towards level 10, it's like you're on like kingdom level adventures, and you're getting involved in like, you know, grand struggles, and you know, you save a land from some great evil and things like that. And I'm like, we're on it.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, I think so.
You got
we're
it.
right.
We've
We're
already
right on
like
target.
met some
We're right on target.
gods and
Right.
some
We're-
whatever. We're fine.
We're fine.
But you're supposed to at this point. You've met them,
We're
but
hitting
they're
our
still like
milestones,
you're
Fred.
still
Yeah.
like this
We're
compared to
nailing
them,
it.
right? Like
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry to my players because we are not doing that shit. We struggling with the fucking end of the world at level 3. I'm so sorry. Look, nothing, Pug. It's fine. Everything's fine.
fine.
My campaign's going fine. It's
Yeah.
great. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. It's great.
that's okay.
It's fine, Flash.
Mhm. Mhm.
Meg,
Oh my god.
Meg's here. Okay, Flutter, do you have blurp?
No.
Okay, good.
I have some sound bites, but not active during D&D anyway, but on
No, I'm not talking about
Okay.
active during D&D. Like, do you have
Right.
blurp at all?
No, I have some sound bites, but not a lot. I keep it very
'Cause if-
curated. I see.
That's
now that-
I hang
wise
out
of
on
you.
your channels, okay, guys.
Yeah.
I know what people do.
Because now
Oh,
now that Meg Benji has found you, if you had blurp, you would hear
Oh.
nothing but
Yeah.
knocks and jump scares and farts for the rest of the time.
It's
Oh
so
my
many
gosh.
farts. And then she
Yeah.
gaslights me. I don't know what's real anymore. Oh god, it's so bad.
Oh, Meg, we
Oh.
love you. Meg
Yeah.
Meg is like the queen of blurp. Yeah, Meg.
She gets me so consistently too with that knocking one, because it literally sounds like
Yeah.
the way my
Right,
nieces
somebody
knock.
is.
Like,
Right.
oh god.
Guys.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
it's
learned
not fair.
lessons from watching your streams. I lurk more than you know I do. I promise you. Megan, let me know if that's better for the sound and stuff, Striker. I must appreciate. I do know your shit, Meg Penchy. I have seen you.
Oh my god, Pug, you're a
I
genius.
bet you Meg would figure it out.
Oh yeah,
Sure,
for
she
She
sure.
would-
did her own
she would-
blurb.
I do have enough
She would
in
do,
there
like, some
that
sort of-
jump scare me and stuff.
She would do some sort of
sometimes.
like machine learning. I'm imagining Meg sitting and watching your stream when you implement the secret knock code, and she just tries every single knock blurb. She's just there with a notepad, like scratching
Oh
them
yeah,
out.
she would figure that shit out. Like, oh my
Glasses
God.
perched down on nose like this.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's good dedication, though. You have to appreciate it.
Right?
Like,
Oh
that's-
yeah. Oh yeah. It's impressive.
Oh my god.
Right.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Guys, I'm gonna go grab another bottle of wine. It's literally 10 feet. That we've
Are
been
we-
I'll be right back.
Are we ready? Are we ready for a
Oh,
warm-up
give us the
question?
question. Yes. That's a better idea.
Something for you to think about on your walk. So this week's we'll play warm-up question is, I have my pen handy. I have my note-taking envelope handy.
Nope.
Today's roleplay warm-up question is, describe your character's personal hell.
Okay.
Wait. Poodle's personal hell?
Yeah.
Oh god, okay.
that
Like, literally-
something happens and there's no
literally-
smoke leave ever again.
Like, literally, if they were sentenced to hell. If they went, so I don't know in the D&D cosmology if you know how devils operate. So there's like devils that are lawful evil, and that's hell. And then there's demons from the abyss that are chaotic evil, and they just wreck stuff, right? But what devils do is they will capture you and bring you down to a level of the 9 hells, and then they will torture a soul until all the juicy soulness is drained out of it, and then they're just like this blob called a lemure, and then those become more devils later on. It's kind of interesting little cosmology, but they have to find a very special way to to torture you, to drain out your goodness, your juicy soulness. So what would that be? Your character's personal hell. And while they're thinking about that, I have some thank yous to distribute. I like distributing the thank yous because then I come off as a good guy right after asking players to describe their character's personal hell. The first big thank you goes out to our coffee supporters for August, and those are Bard Owl, Bruce Campbell, and ATM Zero. So thank you so much for your continuing support by purchasing a membership on Coffee to support this campaign. All revenues from those memberships go straight back into improving the campaign with music, with paid subscriptions to things, paying for software that we can use to make some of the like Dungeon Draft, to make some of the wonderful maps that you're going to see at least one of, if not two, during today's session, depending on the players, of course. Second thank you goes to our rules lawyers, Megan, Starborn Striker in the chat, and Bo the Distance. If we have a question about rules in D&D, which there is a lot of rules in D&D, a lot of books to reference. If we have a question, we're not sure about things, they come right back to us and help us out. Third big thank you is for Vinyl Stencil, who is always helping out with moderating our chats and managing the bits redeems. So I don't have to stop and ask follow-up questions and organize things. Vinyl does that and just shoots me a DM that says, hey, you need to do this, and I really appreciate that. So thank you to those 3 groups of people, and thank you most of all to all of you just for being here and just for watching. We really appreciate you. All right, now let's see what did our community say about their characters. Once again, I didn't mention this, but we do like to hear answers to the roleplay warm-up questions from people in chat, their D&D characters. So Fema, who is a character who's guested in this campaign, her personal hell is being stuck in the middle of a big city like New York with no wine. And Pug would be in agony being stuck in New York with no wine.
Who wouldn't be in agony being stuck in New York with no wine? I mean, honestly. Listen.
I mean,
Peter
you're not wrong.
responds, I am Peter the butler to the Disaster Bastards, so Peter's personal hell is anytime they come home. He loves them dearly, but they are exactly who they are. You know how they be. Megan says Darfin's personal hell is being stuck in a room of diplomats or other political/public figures and being forced to socialize. Now we know why he went nuts and destroyed the prison and killed the prisoner.
Building a case here.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah. I want you to know, Megan, all of our players believed that he was innocent until you wrote that in chat. Now they're like, well... well... Lenny says Alvin's personal hell is the ending of Fight Club. Dietrich's personal hell is the beginning. They're very good answers.
That's fantastic.
Very good answers. Oh, cauliflumps.
Like
Have you seen Fight Club?
I actually have never seen Fight Club.
What? No,
Oh my
you need to
goodness.
see that movie. It's so good.
Well, I've
I was
seen
like, you would like it. You would like
Here's
it.
what I have seen.
One of my
I've seen
favorites.
several
Yeah.
breakdowns of the movie. I think some of them from LeftTube, and it's kind of funny because apparently a lot of people totally misunderstand that movie and think it's like, oh yeah, toxic masculinity,
Right,
whatever.
right,
And the whole
but it's
point of the
not
movie
the
is that
point.
that's bullshit.
No.
Like, I don't know. Anyway, one
Yeah.
of the points. Anyway, so I
Yeah.
haven't actually seen the movie, but I do know a lot about it. Anyway.
It's really good though.
I
You
do
should
think I would
watch
enjoy it.
because
I know,
Edward Norton
I've
and
been
Brad
meaning
Pitt in
to.
that movie are geniuses. Geniuses. And
Yeah.
also,
Yeah,
So there,
Brad Pitt is hot.
there's some discussion on how devils reproduce by squeezing souls like sponges until all their juicy souly goodness is out, and they're just lumps of Lemire flesh, and then those get turned into
That sounds so
more
pleasant.
devils. Pug says that he would be pretty easy to turn into a devil, and Peter says, "Joke's on them. My soul is filled with salty grease and depression."
Listen, let's do a Fight Club movie party night. Yeah, right after this session. Okay, well, I'm not sure you're gonna get
Nice.
most of the people here to
Yeah, no, not
Got
right
out of
after
that.
this session. No, oh my god. Pugram's personal hell would probably be a world where every other dwarf was dead and there was no magic. Oh, and also no wine.
Oh.
Okay.
And also,
Okay.
no wine.
Uh,
Listen.
Shograz's personal hell is being stuck in Foodle's hometown. Do you imagine, like, I imagine Foodle's hometown is probably like
writing that
the
down for
Munchkin
anyways.
village in The Wizard of Oz. Like, they would just have daily songs about the Lollipop Guild.
Right.
And
Right. Flumps, you can't be GMing on the side here, okay?
Okay.
Poor
Cully
Pug.
just does real fights
Poor
in real
Pugworth.
life. That would be. I could totally see Cully is
Stop that
actually
shit, you
running a
slut.
fight club.
Fight Club in my town.
I would
Oh,
love that.
God.
You'd better invite me to your fight club, Flumps.
No, I just invite my nieces.
well,
Shagraz
I
said
mean-
personal heaven. Personal heaven is Foodle's hometown post goblin visit.
Oh! No!
Ooh.
Chagrin.
Wow.
where it's
What?
where it's a smoking crater.
Oh my god. That's so awful.
God, he'd probably pee on Foodle's best friend's body.
Right? I was gonna say on his corpse, right? Oh. Oh.
Frickin' Shawgross.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Shawgross. Oh,
Only
Oh
member
my
of the
god,
Fight
you
Club.
guys.
It's how I win
Amazing.
every time, Pug.
Foodle's best friend. No.
Oh god.
I
you
love
guys,
that. No, you can't emote.
It's
I
so
love it.
good. It is Annalise's 5th birthday today, so
Happy fifth
I've
birthday,
got a little
Annalise.
cupcake. I know.
Aw.
Anyway, so she had an amazing day, and
Good.
we hung out quite a bit, and it was actually our first day of preschool as well. So
Oh. Happy
That was
day.
very fun.
I bet you she
Yeah,
enjoyed
okay.
that.
yeah. Anyway, sorry. That's enough about Foodle and my nieces. Let's switch over to somebody else. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. Did you say Foodle's personal hell? I think
Did you
I
actually tell
think
us?
I missed
Oh,
it.
did I? No. Sorry.
Yeah.
didn't.
No. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Well, let's see.
We starting with Foodle? Okay.
Did you try to gaslight us so that we would just skip Foodle?
I thought I had said it. I thought I had said it already. I promise you. No, Foodle's personal hell. I mean, there might be more to it than this, but it would be a desert, an eternal desert, and there are no one is there except Bruno or Blue Jacket. And he has all of the weed, all of the remaining smoke leaf in the world. And so it's just Foodle and Brunor, no family, no nature, and Brunor has all the weed. I think that's Foodle's personal hell. What? Sandrine, no!
All right. That's all this campaign is Colin gaslighting us.
That's right, the whole campaign. We suddenly kind of look back at things, we're like, huh.
Yeah, you guys thought
Foodle-
Ghost was the DM. You fools.
Foodle is the BBEG all along.
Oh,
Like everybody.
He killed his whole town.
Mazra and Kiona were just doing his bidding
Right,
without knowing it.
right. Here we
Yeah.
thought it was going to be Kiona going off the trail.
No.
Out of
No.
all three of them, Masha's the least evil.
I know.
Honestly, right. Actually.
He's a fucking paladin.
How weird is that?
Alright? What has happened? What has happened in this
Yeah,
campaign?
right?
That is true. Mazra was the
Mazra
one
is the
who
most-
was most like
Yeah.
morally and
Yeah.
ethically cynical at first, and now she's the one who has the most steady moral compass. I'm not
Right.
going to say she's like the most goody one,
Yeah.
but,
No, but
she is the one
steady.
who's
Right.
like, no, I know right and wrong.
She
Which
she
is really
returns
interesting.
the money. She does like all the good things. Oh my god, Mazra
Returns
is
the
fun.
money in certain
No
situations.
wonder Kiona's in love with
Yeah,
her.
true.
I mean,
Which ghost
Speaking of
actually-
Kiona,
Oh, sorry.
I hate to tell you,
What is
Ghost,
Kiona's
but
personal
Kiona
hell?
has already
Yeah, I know.
lived her personal hell. The person that she's falling in love with, eating her fucking horse. That's a pretty hellish.
you can thank Shogras for that
She
one.
spent that whole night in like a catatonic state and only came out because
Oh,
Boodle like
God,
cared
yeah.
for her. So I believe we've seen Kiona's personal hell. Thank you.
It's like anti-Foodle. What? No. Oh, I was thinking, like a one-shot or something. But man, I can't.
Oh, like a one shot where like you fight
Yeah,
each
that would
other
be
kind of
fun.
thing.
Yeah.
That's always kind of like that's the classic way that a D&D campaign implodes.
Right.
Is eventually the players get bored and then they just say, "Let's just PvP."
Right.
And they all just murder each other. It's like I would not be surprised if the D&D movie that's coming out is like we're at 1 hour 45 and it's like and then they just murder each other. Mazra's personal hell.
Well, they always say hell as other people, which is everybody, pretty much. Like being stuck in like a locked room full of children that have been given too much candy, which is basically like Foodle's family, but.
Yes.
Keep ragging on the Sheffins. No. Yeah, like just like Majra being stuck as like a school teacher or something. That would just be like just she would destroy those children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would destroy her.
And
They'd be like,
yet we were just discussing that Mazra's moral compass is such that those kids would fall. They would love Mazra. They would fall right in line.
I know.
they would all hug Mazra, and then when they stepped back from it, there'd be like just a stream of snot out their nostrils attached to her clothes.
We're gonna have our lessons today on what
Collie
personal
knows.
space is.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Collie knows.
Oh.
It's like every time you come home from teaching like preschool through grade 2, you just burn your clothes.
Oh
Right.
Yeah. I have to have like twice as many clothes as I think I need.
Yes,
It's awful.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have
Oh.
been snotted on, and I teach high school.
Right.
I haven't been snotted on by high schoolers, not by high schoolers, but it's like, I take my high schoolers down to visit their buddy class and do like little activities and help the little guys make Christmas cards for their parents. And inevitably there's a kid that, runs up to me and hugs me, and it's like need to send this suit jacket in for dry cleaning now.
Oh god, yeah. I don't think I've ever been snotted on by another teacher, but maybe I haven't been doing it
No.
long enough.
No.
Oh man.
All right.
Rose, just as we were
yes.
going live, you were gonna say something to me about my character's level up, and I don't know if you want to say it now that we are live. And I was just gonna give you.
I was going to talk mechanics. I mean, if you want, I mean, I don't know if chat really cares. But it's kind of my thought about you were talking about you didn't want to take an ability that would step into Mazra's or Kiona's sort of specialization, because it's like, well, it's something that they could already do better than Foodle would be able to do by taking this feat or this ability or whatever. But there's something to be said, like the action economy is such that Kiona can't do everything that Kiona is good at in one turn. And
Right.
Same for Mazra and same for Foodle, right? Any turn that Kiona spends polymorphing into a giant ape is a turn that she is not doing AoE damage, for
Right.
instance.
Yeah.
So there is something to be said in D&D for having overlapping character abilities.
Oh yeah.
That's all I was going to say.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's something I noticed in my campaign with the party that we're running. They're all spellcasters.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see, because like 2 of them have silvery barbs, and so like they can really cover each other. If one person uses silvery barbs, the other person can, because they've still got their anyway. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. And there's some really good team builds out there. Like I was watching a video the other day of the idea of having a warlock with devil sight, which means that they can see through magical darkness. up to 120 feet, so they can cast darkness on themselves
Right.
and see through your own darkness,
That's a
and that's
huge
automatic
advantage.
advantage on every turn. But then the counter to that is like, well, that could be toxic play to the rest of your party who can't see through magical
Right.
darkness. But two player team build is to have a shadow sorcerer who can also see through magical darkness, and then you have those two take one side of the battlefield, and the other two members of your standard 4-member party take the other side, right? So that's anyway. Don't want to get too off track, but
Right. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
just saying, there's something to be said for overlapping abilities within parties sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah. For sure.
Actually really works out.
Mhm.
Anyway, we're gonna get started with play.
Let's do it.
Megan said just wait until they get counterspell.
God.
Yeah, I haven't thrown counterspell
Or-
at them yet. I wanna ease them
Here's
in.
another one, Collie. At higher levels of play, you might want to look at anti-magic field as well.
Mhm, mhm.
Anti-magic field is a good one. Wall of Force, which I actually used on you guys, is a good one. That was the Ephialtos. That was just a straight Wall of Force spell.
brutal.
So there was no flavor, no, is not some contrivance that the DM made up. I was just like, nah, it's just this spell as it's written. And that's how.
Nice.
Except the part where you like put openings in it, that's something that I
Right.
added. You don't
that could
actually
be
do that
like-
with the Wall of Force, but
I mean, that could be like a focused anti-magic beam or something, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
or, I don't know, something. I don't know. Disintegrate? Who knows?
Okay.
Right, but nobody
So-
has levels high enough for disintegrate yet, honey. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. We're not there yet.
We're working on it, but
Foodle's gonna get there soon, though. He's,
Mhm.
he's,
Yep.
yeah, very, very soon.
Yeah.
yeah.
Very soon.
Level 1 spells.
Yeah. So if you hit that recap link, folks, in chat, you can get a recap for our most recent episode. I know that Wolf was typing one out. I assume he completed it.
It's a little short,
yep.
but it's there.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's just a nice reference for what happened last week. It was a bunch of sort of downtime and personal character building stuff. But it concluded with the party kind of feeling like there was mounting tension in the city over this coming trial of High Priest Matilda, who of course was accused by the party and apprehended by the kingdom of being involved in slave trade, which the party has since put an end to in the desert. She was imprisoned at the tower, and a delegation of what would you call it? Like senior clergy in the religion of the Temple of the Light came from the Elven city-states to do their own investigation and witness the trial and make sure like everything was above board. That caused a lot of tension in the city, and there's an like almost a human versus elf component to that now, where it's it's become like, oh, these darned elves are always keeping us down, ever since this kingdom was founded. Well, we'll get into that a little bit later, but all of that culminated in you lot hearing that there's a fire at the old tower where Matilda was being imprisoned and Darfin was guarding her, and the elven delegation was housed all in the same building. You got there and the whole upper floor of the tower just exploded, and people in the audience were shouting that they saw fighting up there, and they saw that they claimed to have seen that Darfin murdered High Priest Matilda as a way to prevent her from standing trial and embarrassing the Temple of Light in that way. And that's kind of where we left off last time.
Yeah.
So
Freaking cliffhangers, man.
So
Ugh.
Never mind. So I don't. What do we do? We're supposed to wait until they're supposed to call us, but I think this is outside of the.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, hold on. Foodle Ghost, can Foodle try to figure out who said that they saw Darfin kill Matilda?
It's almost like you hear so many voices in the crowd talking about this that it's almost like while there is the literal fire in front of you, there's this metaphorical fire of this rumor and this claim that's just been
It's a
spread around.
big ass crowd. He's too short.
Yeah.
He can't tell who said what. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask somebody who had seen them. Guys, what if it's actors? What if I don't believe that Darfin would do it.
I mean,
So I was
don't
gonna
think
ask
he would
him, but-
either.
You know, the people who were saying it, but I don't know. What do we do? Do we go in there? Ghost, what are we seeing?
So you're seeing the upper level of the building just on fire, like flames and black smoke gouting out of the windows at the very top of the tower.
And is this a
the
stone
tower's
tower?
It's a stone tower. It's 3
Circular?
stories high. This
Okay.
is like the original royal palace of the town, so it's like an ancient building, and it's not very big, right? It's only about 3 floors high, judging by the number of windows that you can see. You're also hearing a bell clanging loudly in the distance, getting closer and closer and closer.
Oh, no.
And you,
Oh,
you
no.
see
Like the
Is that Euphema?
tell you what you see. You see a large wagon pulled by a pair of giant goats, who, to give you an idea, are large sized on the map. So they're like 4 times the size of a human being. So this huge wagon being pulled by a pair of giant goats, with this humongous barrel sort of planted on the back of the wagon, and there's a whole bunch of like brass tubes and hoses, all attached to what looks like this strange cast iron furnace on the side. And there's a pair of passingly familiar rock gnomes, so Foodle's more sort of urban cousins, riding on top of the wagon. And you hear them as they're riding, "Step aside! Step aside! Get out of the way!" And the crowd sort of parts, and they get down to work. You guys have met these two before, but you can if you know who they are, then your characters can know who they are. Otherwise, you can do an intelligence check, and I'll tell you. Any guesses who these two might be?
think they're the-
Well,
Yeah, go.
The ones that were in the warehouse.
yeah, they were like brewers or something, and they were like, they were one of the options that we could help the caravan.
Yeah, so they're with the caravan. They're
man.
Wilner and Not.
That's right.
Wilner
Not.
and
Shit.
Not. Yeah,
Wilner and Not are back.
and they have a
giant
distillery
goats?
with the caravan, and it looks like they have converted some of their engineering know-how for their spirits distillery into whatever this is. So Wilder and Not, the two rock gnome cousins disembark from the wagon wearing poorly fitting helmets, and they start fiddling with a bunch of valves and pulling levers on the side of their device, and you see in the belly of that cast iron furnace a flame sort of belches up and steam shoots off out of like pipe fittings. And they pull a large hose that looks like the bellows of an accordion out of the side of the wagon, and they sprint towards the burning tower. Black smoke and steam vent out of the cast iron boiler, and water comes gushing out of the head of the hose in a powerful spray. And there's you see on the wagon at the back, surrounding the large barrel, is a team of yet more rock gnomes in robes standing around the wagon, muttering prayers and holding up their hands to the size of the large barrel. So this is like a group of gnome clerics that are basically repeatedly casting create water on the barrel. And so it's like a little fire wagon.
It's amazing. What?
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
This is amazing. So, fellas.
So you basically see Wilner and Not, they have to both like the hose is too powerful for one gnome to handle on his own, so they're
wagon-
both like.
Is it big enough for like the four of us to like, or the three of us? There are just three now, right?
Yeah, it's weird having just the three of us together, right?
Sorry, there's been a random number for a while.
Oh
so.
yeah.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I know. No, it's the three of you again.
Is it big enough for us to like grab onto something and hang on if they allow us to do that? Is the wagon big enough for that? Does Kiona assess
Sure.
when she's looking at it? Like,
Sure. Yeah. No, it's a big wagon.
fellas, do you mind if we hitch a ride? She'll call out to them as they
Where do you want to ride to?
the place you're going to fix the fire.
Oh, they're like parked in front of it and they're spraying.
Oh,
the building right now.
we're right there. I thought it was further
Yeah, you're right
away
there.
than that. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No. No.
Kiona didn't do that.
That's okay. Well, we can say that you were a bit further away. And you hitched a ride
We
inside.
hitched
You
a
followed
ride
the. Yeah,
over.
sure. Just because I love the image
That's it.
of
I was
you
just
guys
really-
like hanging off the. Yeah.
Trying to
Okay.
get there faster.
Yeah.
Ghost. How? Okay. Bit of housekeeping. Foodle got an 18+1 on his religion check.
Okay.
So
For
does he know how the leaf works?
yes, he does.
Okay. How? Like, I think I don't know if I. How long does it take for the leaf to do its thing?
As long as it takes to cast the Find Familiar spell.
Okay. Okay.
It's a minute.
So-
Or,
Yeah.
I think it's 10.
is it an
Is it
hour?
is it a minute or is it an hour?
It's an hour.
Something.
it
I
might
think
be
it's
an
an
hour.
hour.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
1 hour.
Yeah, it's a
Megan.
long
Okay,
time to
thank you,
cast.
Megan.
Yeah.
Okay. So what Foodle wants to do is see if he can see, like, are there guards still at the tower?
There are guards. So the Cormantian Royal Guard were guarding the premises, while Darfin and the other Temple of Light guards, the Knights Radiant, were guarding the actual delegation up on the third floor. But yeah, the Cormantian Royal Guards were guarding the premises as a whole, and they've created a perimeter to sort of keep the crowds out. They've let you in, and they let Wilner and Nod in. And you can see that there are a couple guards like rushing in, a couple sort of stumbling out with like an unconscious guardsman on one shoulder, coughing, their faces and their uniforms full of soot.
Well, I mean, we need to find out what's going on, right?
Yeah. We gotta find somebody who's in charge here.
Maybe, or... Well, yeah, maybe.
Or
I was
do we
thinking
just
we go
go?
inside.
Let's go then.
Yeah.
They're
Just act
gonna
like
look
you're
at
wrong.
Mazra. Yeah.
Poodle's just gonna, like, stand up as tall as he can, and, like, head into the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
or attempt to.
With Kiona close behind.
The guards recognize you as like you've been doing a lot of work for the crown. You're like well known among the royal guard to be agents of the king. and so nobody takes any move to stop you.
That's good.
As you pass by, a couple guards like stop you. You know, one grabs Kiona by the arm as she's passing by. He says, "Be careful in there.
All right.
The whole thing's liable to collapse at any moment."
Azra.
Hmm?
As they're going in, Mazra, should you use that potion of fire resistance? I mean, apparently the top floor is on fire.
If need be, yes, I will.
Okay, all right.
Although, I think I'm already fire resistant. Already.
I know I am.
Wait, you guys are both fire
Yeah.
resistant?
I think Foodle is the one that needs the potion, actually.
Are you serious?
I need to
Fiona
know.
is
Has a
currently a
potion.
tiefling, and also her familiar, her thing.
Oh
with the
my
fire.
god. Okay, so never mind. Foodle doesn't say that. All right. Well, or no, maybe he does, and he's just now finding out. Wait, Mazra, since when? Anyway,
I mean,
whatever. We gotta figure this out.
I did drink like lava, put my hands in lava.
I thought it was an illusion. I didn't think that was real.
I don't know.
Huh. That's crazy, Mazra. You're so powerful. Okay, let's go find out. Mazra, you're on the case. Let's go figure out what happened to Darfin. or whatever her name was, the bad lady from the Stravia place.
Matilda.
Yeah, Matilda. Thank you. See, this is Kiona. You're on the case too.
Right.
You guys are in charge.
I just gotta say, I love that, you know, I'm immune to fire now. What? Yeah, because I drank lava. I thought that was an illusion. I don't know.
I love the interactions between Foodle and Mazra.
None of them quite understands any of the things that
No,
happen around them,
no.
but they
Could be-
like just accept them
Whatever.
as such.
Could be an illusion, but I'm willing to take that risk.
Look, if you don't take a risk, you don't get anywhere.
Just drink the lava. Why
Might
would
be
you-
lava, might be lava colored Mountain Dew. Who knows?
What did I say? Megan asked like, can you, like, she was like, are you able to drink that? Aren't you allergic? And I'm like, this is when we're gonna find out.
Oh no.
Can't find out if you're immune to fire if you don't stick your hand in the fire. Right?
Megan, I'm like 90% sure she has fire resistance, and I need to find out where it is on my sheet, but it's somewhere.
Well, we're
Oh,
about
that's
to
right.
find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you are. All right, here we go.
Check it with
Good luck, everybody.
So we need to be careful as we walk into
Yes.
this area because it's
Right.
like burning, you know, and it could collapse
Yeah.
underneath us if we're
Be
going up.
careful of the
Mhm.
backdraft.
So maybe
Mazra,
we should take steps
you wanna
to
check
secure
and see
ourselves.
If the
somehow.
floor is rough
Okay.
or bad or about to
Hmm.
break, or the roof, maybe the roof.
Yeah, that could be an issue.
Right.
Yeah. Have I ever been in a fire?
Is that supposed to be Matilda?
It's not the fire
No.
that kills you; it's the smoke.
You're on the bottom floor
Oh, I
of
see.
Oh
the
shit!
tower.
We're on a map. Oh, look. At
Yes.
Oh, I should change
You're
this
on a
for
map.
you. Sorry. Sorry, I'm looking at it and I'm like.
Yeah, I was just watching the Discord call, and
Right.
I learned a lot about how to make a map look like it's on fire.
That's really good, actually.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I'm not mad about
It
it
was tough.
for sure.
It was tough. It took a long time.
Did
What?
you learn by making a map version of your insides after you ate that nitro thing?
Yeah.
He just translated into map form.
I just
My
watched.
suffering
I just
is my
watched-
art.
Just watch the clips over and over again.
Okay, so this
Okay.
is like a downstairs part, the wood part.
Yeah.
Wait, is it?
Yeah. So you're on the first floor here. This is the door that you entered into, and You see a couple shelves of basically prison records, and a desk that normally would have a guard at it. You don't see any guard there, but a sort of a reception desk with an open ledger book, a candle that is ironically not lit. Everything else is on fire except the candle. There, you can see that there's an opening in the ceiling of this floor, where the floor above has collapsed in places, and burning debris just litters everything. Back wall here is basically a wall of bars. It's got like a bar wall here, with a barred gate, and basically, yeah, it's to prevent access to the rest of the prison.
Okay. And then are there a spiral staircase going up to the...
There's a spiral staircase at the very back
Poodle's right?
going up.
Okay.
And you can
Okay.
kind of see that from where you are.
Okay.
I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've got some things. I'm gonna have some things going on here
Oh, God.
while you're doing this at various
that.
points.
Did it not roll? Question mark. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. We're rolling great today, guys. Roll 20 loves us.
Oh, look at us winning initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Real.
Big rolls. God, Foodle has a +6 to initiative, and I got a fucking 4.
Right,
so-
this is what happened.
Oh no! Oh no! All right, Mazo, you're up first.
Okay, you said we're on like the first floor, right?
You're on the first floor. Yeah, you
I
just
think
walked in the
she-
door.
Okay, I think she may take a moment. I don't know if investigate works here, but to try and just take stock of the room to like show like what the best course would be to like plot the best course through the fire to get towards the. I'm assuming they're heading for the barred area.
Yeah. Yep. Generally speaking, anywhere where you see fire, there is fire.
Okay.
And so fire damage is a thing in here. But yeah, roll your investigation roll
Okay.
and see if you can kind of pick a way through. Yeah, you're thinking this direction right here
Okay.
might be the best way.
So she'll indicate the others to follow her. So she'll go. She'll just do regular movement. So that's her normal movement.
Yep. Okay. And while you are, if you end your turn adjacent to something that's on fire, you're gonna take 1d4 fire damage. So you take 1 fire damage.
Okay. If I'm fire resistant, do I take 0.5 fire damage?
You take 0.5, which rounds down to 0 in your
Okay.
case.
I found it on my character sheet. It's because of the armor that Bo made.
I found it on my character sheet. Yeah.
I
I
thought
know
it was
exactly
really
why it was
this
there.
Yeah. Gonna need to
cannot
try that on my DM for my future campaign. Oh yeah, I found the wish spell on my character
Yeah.
sheet.
It's in the encyclopedia or whatever that thing's called, the note zone.
Oh my God.
Journals.
Yeah.
It's in there. There you go.
Right. Okay. All right, whose turn is it?
Foodle, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Foodle, who is still for some reason wearing his fine clothes. Well, I don't know. I guess it was for the reunion. He's gonna pull out his pocket square and like tie it around his face like a bandana, and then he's going to go. Sort of avoiding the fire. 5, 10, 15, and then what he wants to do is like hop over this thing to like here or here to check this guy for keys.
I don't think he can see that guy. I don't think he knows that guy's there.
Oh,
He's like
true.
behind a counter. Unfortunately.
Yeah, no, you're right. Well, basically, he wants to hop over the counter
Right.
to see if there's any keys anywhere. That's a good point. Ugh. I had no idea I had power word kill. Wait, is Ghost okay?
Uh-oh. Something happened. Where'd he go?
Oh no.
Wolf is a weird mirror image of Wolf's self.
Oh, what is that? Wait. How did that happen?
I don't know. Ghost blue
Ghost
screen don't
blue
know.
screen?
Oh no.
Hi, everybody.
There.
How are you?
That's so creepy. Oh my god.
Oh look, Ghost Pepper's back. Except.
All right. Ghost.
All right, Ghost. So what?
So,
what's
DM,
the verdict
Can
here?
you, DM,
hold
can
on,
I
hold
have
on.
that ring of wishes that I was talking to you about earlier?
Yeah, sure.
Look
Why
at
not?
this. Look at
What
this.
could go wrong?
Wolf is now the dungeon master.
Wolf is now the dungeon master.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you need to get your camera on. That's
You win. You win.
I mean, it's your
game.
funeral.
We won
D&D.
D&D.
You win the game. Sorry guys, my computer blue screened.
It's okay. It
Jeez,
happens.
that's
I
crazy.
really, I hope it's not
Yeah.
anything serious.
Yeah, I hope that
No,
doesn't
I don't
become a
think so. It
regular
does.
thing.
It does that. It's a PC that I built myself. So, and I worked out a lot of things. I learned a lot in the process. So, but I think there's just sometimes
Right.
it
I know
behaves
I couldn't
like a PC I built myself.
do that.
Although I've never owned a PC that doesn't occasionally.
Right. Just fuck off. Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
every few months it'll do something. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, here we are. Start virtual camera.
Yeah, exactly.
My camera is
Okay.
on. There we are. I'm so sorry, chat. I gotta load a couple things back up. Not the least of which is my music. Somehow Megan lost access to your stream as well. I don't know if there's something that happened on our network at home and that caused my computer to freak out.
Huh.
Yeah, very strange. Yeah, one every now and then is normal. Good. Okay. So, Mazra, you moved into that position and took some damage. That is the last I heard.
Oh. I think
you
I
rolled
think-
like a 1.
I mean, I think I'm still okay. Am I? I mean, it
Yeah,
seems
you
to be
rolled a
okay on
1 and
my-
I said you took no damage, and
Yeah.
that's the last thing that happened.
Oh, and then Foodle moved. That was the end of my turn.
that was the end of your turn.
Foodle,
okay.
Foodle move.
Foodle moved
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Foodle wanted to go over the desk. Sorry, I should let Foodle do that.
Oh shoot.
No, that's perfect. I mean, you said it. Foodle wants to know if there's
Ah.
keys for this this gate in front of them.
Where is Foodle right now?
Foodle's sort of scooted forward a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Foodle to roll a perception.
Okay.
Because the desk is like Foodle height, so you have to kind of like boost yourself up
True.
onto it.
Okay.
So it's not as easy as just looking and seeing.
That's pretty
Unfortunately.
good. 16 plus 7, which is 23.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. We got music back again. Yes, we do. 23. So you do see keys. Near where Mazra is, you do see a ring of keys right here.
Okay. Can Foodle hop over the counter? Or like maybe pull himself up over the counter?
Yeah, roll an athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Actually,
Alright,
no, not your choice. It's athletics.
Athletics, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, this might be bad. That is a 6.
Okay, yeah, you kind of you kick your feet a bit, and you go like, oh, just killed my microphone.
no.
You- and your feet kick a little bit, and you kind of just fall back down.
Okay. Okay. Mazra, you might have already seen him, but there's keys near you. Okay, Foodle went 5, 10, 15. Does Foodle still have his action?
Can Kiona come up behind him and help him up over the counter?
I'm gonna say
Because
no,
she's
Okay. Okay.
not at this point.
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you did use your action. That was your athletics attempt to boost yourself up onto the counter.
Okay. All right. And I think Foodle's gonna scoot over this way.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll a d4 of fire damage for Foodle because you're close to fire.
trying to blow the
It's
the fire
very
away from
it's
me.
very hot in here. So that's 3 fire damage, which I noticed that you're still at 57 out of 60. No, keep yourself at 57. I don't.
I was gonna say I was
I
gonna
don't
ask
think
about the
you took
sheets.
any damage from last session.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Did we do anything last
remember.
session that would have required that? Because I don't think because
No.
I'm lower on health too.
no.
Right?
Yeah,
Isn't
no.
that weird?
I don't know.
don't
I don't know
Okay.
why it spawned you with not at max. Not at max health, but
I'm also missing spell
Oh,
slots though
true.
too, so I don't know. I feel like there must have been something.
I don't know. I don't know. You should be fully rested. Kiona, you
Yeah.
are up.
Okay. All right. In that case, Kiona is going to walk over to the counter as they did 5, 10, 15. She is taller than Foodle though and can basically put a hand down on the counter and just hoist herself over. Potentially.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
clean form, so she'll come
Yeah.
over. Is this okay to stand like on this guy here?
So I'm gonna get you to make a dexterity saving throw as you hoist yourself over the counter because none of you knew that body was there.
Okay, all right.
And you are
Ouch. Oh, that hurts a little
Um,
bit. Oh, not expecting.
yeah. So you like do this like parkour like slide across the counter, and then there's just a bloody dead body underneath you, and you kind of aren't expecting it, so you go to stick your landing, and you get your feet sort of tangled up in his legs, and you fall to an ungraceful crouching position.
Oh, yeah.
Think of it as like the opposite of the Marvel superhero
Right.
3-point landing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna say that uses up
against the countertop behind.
Yeah.
Like...
so that uses up the rest of your movement.
Sure.
So you're gonna have no more movement.
Right.
But you still have your action. Yeah, there's a bloody guards in his body. He must have been the guard who is on station at this desk, admitting people in.
Um, she's gonna grab the book and she's gonna kind of look at Mazara and say, "Do you want to put this in the bag?" Or I guess she probably has the bag. Do you want this? Just Mazara.
Should I wait for my turn to answer, or
No.
She will take it, but she won't put it away yet.
Oh, she'll hand it to her if she indicates, like, if she.
She'll hold it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then.
Okay.
Yeah. Because she knows.
And is that it?
She knows that Mazra likes information like that. So she.
Okay. Great.
On her way across the counter, kind of grab it. Yeah.
All right, Mazza, you're up.
Yeah. If I look at are there names of people who've been checked in? She just glances at it.
Yep.
What's the last entries?
There were quite a few for today.
Okay. So I guess
you get the impression you'll have to study this later.
Okay, so she will put it in the bag for now.
Okay.
And then do I need to make a roll if I want to move like here?
No.
Okay. So she'll 5, and then where were the keys they indicated?
The keys that are on the counter.
Right there. Okay, so she'll
Yeah.
grab them and then
Okay.
try and if there's a lock here, try and.
The keys are very hot. It's like dude in Raiders of the Lost Ark with like the amulet piece.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabs onto it and he has to run out into the snow.
Will they burn
see.
her wooden hand?
No. So hold on. There are special rules for damaging materials in D&D.
Because she did put those
hold
things
on.
in her arm to let her channel fire through her arm. So
That's a different matter.
yeah,
That is a different matter entirely.
gotta get what you can get.
That's right. Yeah. Try.
Try it. But there's something called a damage threshold. I'm trying to find. I will look that up later. I don't know if there's a specific damage threshold. It says the objects have damage threshold, but it doesn't say that like certain materials have different damage thresholds.
If it's gonna do a lot of damage, I have an idea. Well, if they're too hot to hold, I have another idea.
It's ultimately 6 fire damage to your wooden hand. It's not a terrible amount.
All right.
And if a wooden hand's damage threshold is higher than 6, it doesn't do any damage. So how damage threshold works is that static objects that aren't creatures have a damage threshold, and if it takes below that amount of damage in a single attack, it doesn't take any damage at all.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Right?
We've never established that, so I don't know.
No, and it's something that I only became aware of when I looked at the Spelljammer rules. And
Right.
there were
Okay.
all these entries for something called damage threshold, and it didn't explain at all what that meant in the Spelljammer book.
Okay.
Yes, wood has an AC of 15, but that's a little bit different from what we're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna say if it's too hot to hold,
but that's not damage to you. That's not damage to you though. That's damage to your wood hand, and we'll worry about that later.
Okay. Because if it's I was gonna say if she has to worry about real damage to that, what she would do is take her water skin and pour water over the keys.
Okay.
To try and cool them off.
All right. So you got these hot keys in your hand.
Yeah.
You just picked them up, so that's not a full action.
Yeah. So she'll try and open the door.
Okay. Yeah, and the gate just opens easily.
Okay.
You can pass straight through.
She, I'm assuming that was like her action on doing that. So she moved, so she'll move here. Actually, she can go here.
Okay. Yeah, and you find another bloody guard with a broken spear laying down beside him, kind of laying dead in a semi-fetal position right here by a weapons rack. It looks like he ran for the weapons and managed to grab one, but didn't whatever he was doing that for didn't seem to help him.
Can I tell if he was like stabbed or was like just by looking at him? Like, was it like a stabby death or like a magic death?
That is going to require a perception or investigation roll.
Okay. But do I have the action economy for that right now?
I'm going to say yeah.
Okay. So she'll give a quick investigate. Oh.
What?
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
Okay. Okay.
Just a quick
Mazra
investigation.
knows all.
I know who killed this man.
You see almost no burns on this body. What you see are what appears to be, it looks like some sort of a monster ripped this guy apart with its claws.
Yeah. Okay. I
There's
think
just,
is
like gouges and rends in the clothing, in his armor, in his flesh.
okay. I think just as her like free action, she'll just, if she can over the sound, either she'll wait until they come over, or if she can do it over the sound of the fire, just kind of say we need to be careful. Looks like maybe an animal attacked this guy, and that's it for her.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just double checking the leaf. It does not. The only thing it does is the leaf makes it so that you can cast it as normal without spending a spell slot or the material components required once per day.
All right. Foodle is going to sprint up towards the
Okay.
stairs and say, "Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye on it. Is there anything else we should do before we go?" And that's probably his turn.
Okay. Kiona, you're up.
Kiona's gonna look at the body below her in that time while they're all moving. Is it similarly marked or?
Yeah, roll investigation. And your difficulty class for this is going to be quite a bit lower.
That's good because she's got Jack and shit for that. Cool.
Yeah, that's okay because you know what you're looking for from what Mazra from Mazra's brief warning. It looks like this guy's throat was opened up by some sort of bladed weapon or claws or something like that. Nearly took the guy's head clean off.
Did you have to use that key to get in? This guy's hurt too. Like that. And then she'll move in to join her.
Yeah, was the door locked? Like,
Was it actually
Yeah, it was.
locked?
It was
okay,
locked.
It was
yeah.
locked. Okay.
Interesting.
That's weird.
It's possible whoever came in had some sort of magic to allow them to pass through.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we're going up.
Hmm.
And she'll stand kind of back and let Manzara go in front of her.
Okay. Yep. So I guess the next turn will probably be moving up the stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, Ghost, if you want to just move us to the
'Kay.
next spot.
Yeah, let's do.
Essentially.
Sure. All right.
What? I'm just.
If
I don't know the whole action thing.
let me. All right. I need to see. I'm actually gonna move you first because I need to see how this looks.
Oh,
it opened in
You
sci-fi.
can see.
Oh, I like
you
that.
can see everything.
look at
Hold on.
see everything.
that.
Hold on. I don't know if I like that you can see everything.
That's fine.
Hold on.
Oh, right. Okay,
I'm
not
trying. I'm
looking.
trying
Not
to
looking.
do. I'm trying to do something. Here's
So
what I'm
chat
gonna
was
do.
fun.
You can still see everything.
Yep.
Did that do anything to your vision? No, it didn't.
Nope. It took away the first one.
Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go with it.
Yep.
It's not. It's not working. I'm trying to do something that Roll20 is not set up for. I wanted there to be like a smoke visibility effect where gradually as you're in here, your vision range decreases.
Right.
But it's not. But it's not working that way. It's not working that way.
Do you have? Do you have? I assume you have dynamic lighting on,
Yes, I do.
and it's not daylight mode.
That could be it. Bear with me for a second.
Because if daylight
No,
mode's on,
right.
then you can't reduce.
Reset darkness.
Andrew.
Reset darkness. Yeah, but I also added light. Light sources to the map, so there's another thing. Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Continuing.
All right.
So I think it probably is Foodle's turn actually.
Oh, is it? Oh shit.
Yeah.
No.
I think no.
Mazra's?
Kiona was last, so it's
Mazra.
Mazra's
Right.
turn.
Oh yeah, it's Mazra because we're just going upstairs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're
So you
muted.
find yourself, you can see through all these bars. This is like the main sort of prison cell level. So these are all sort of barred walls. These are the gates that give you access to different cells. These are holes in the floor that plunge down onto the flaming debris. So this is where the debris sort of collapse through the floor.
Right.
And if you fall down these holes, the best thing I could do is a lava texture,
Right,
unfortunately.
right.
But
Right, yeah.
if you fall down these holes, you'll land like in a pile of burning debris.
Ooh, that's not good. Prone, I would assume.
Well, if you are still muted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just FYI. There
Okay,
you go.
thank you. Okay. So this is all like bars here. Are these?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And these are like jail cell doors.
Is all of this locked too?
I think we should assume so.
Right.
If you start moving around, I could probably go unlock the doors.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, I mean,
Yes.
My light changed.
I did it.
That's
I did it.
why.
I did it.
fancy.
Okay.
Ooh.
So hold on. Yep. You can do your thing.
Okay.
Ignore
so
me while I play around with this.
if she goes like
Fiona's still off the map for me.
Yeah, I'm on the stairs.
Are you okay?
I'm
Yeah.
right 2 squares
Nice.
ahead of you.
Roll 20, you're crazy.
Please ask me to reset your dark vision after this map,
Okay.
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 because I need to actually take dark vision away from you for this to work.
Oh, yeah, because dark vision isn't going to help in
Right.
smoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yeah. So the way I have it is right now you emit 20 feet of dim light, and
Right.
that's going to be shrinking the longer you're in here as the smoke builds up.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually,
I did this to my
wait.
players in a blizzard. Dylan was like, "Oh, this is bullshit," because he's got like that
Yeah.
true sight or whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
So these stairs here, they're coming up from below. She
They're
can't.
coming up from below.
Yeah, 'cause she can't move here, right? They have to go all the way up. Do they have to go all the way up the stairs?
Yeah. At this point, you could make an athletics or acrobatics check to attempt to climb up here. Yeah.
Okay.
Or just move and save your action.
All right.
Or you can move up to here. Yeah. Because you also don't have clear access from here across. Because
Well,
you gotta
she
cross a
might.
pit,
Could
right?
she? But she
Well,
could use her
that's up to
daggers,
you.
right? I mean,
Yeah. Yep. Do
So,
what you feel
yeah.
is right.
she'll try and acrobatic her way up to this
Okay.
spot here. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's I did take that one, Ghost. So
Yeah. Yep.
she
We did.
Oop.
We did talk about that.
yeah. So she's here. What's the distance here? Yeah, so she can actually pull out Ren and gives it a toss.
Yep.
So she can actually move. Wrong thing. She can move here.
'Kay.
And is this the first? My name tag's in the way.
Yeah, that's the first gate.
Okay,
Right
so
there.
she will. Can she see through that? Can she see this giant pit here, or is that
Yeah,
too
you
far
can.
away?
You can see it's all bars. So yeah, you can see straight through.
Okay. She'll try and unlock this first, so she'll spend her or her whatever unlocking the gate.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that I think that'll be her move, her
Yep.
turn.
Sure. Foodle.
Okay. Well, I'm doing the plan. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then he's going to dash. 5, 10? Oh, wait, no. 10? 15? 20? And he's going to, like, do his best through like all the fire and smoke and everything to see if he can hear anything coming from upstairs. And
Okay.
that's his turn.
Roll a perception.
Okay. That's a 1 plus whatever.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you don't the crackle and the roar of the flames is too loud. You don't hear anything.
Okay.
Okay. Kiona, you're up.
Alright, she's gonna move. Or that's here. And is there any, like, can you tell when you look through the bars and see like the burned bodies, any identifying kind of markings that she can see?
Oh, on the body. Yeah, they're just burnt.
They're just burnt. Okay.
They're burnt beyond recognition.
These poor souls.
And as you're walking on the floor, like the creak and the heave of it makes it seem like this floor was like blasted by heat. Like it was a blast furnace in here, and the heat has like since dissipated, obviously,
Right.
since you're up here. But that initial explosion that you looked at outside must have been vented down the stairs through this entire floor
Right.
and just cooked the prisoners that were in here like a crisp.
Well, whatever it is pretty powerful, so careful, guys.
Yeah. Wait, Kiona. Do you have that wand, or did you give it to me? What if we...
Oh, I think
Maybe
I
there's
have
some traces of magic here?
it. Right.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure how much space that spell takes.
I think it's
Within
a 30
30
foot.
feet of whoever has it, so that's probably not great for me. Well, I guess I could in here, but I don't think that this is where the magic was. I think we need to go up further.
Well, does it just act like detect magic? Because I think
It
detect
is.
magic
It just
lasts
uses
for like
the
10
detect
minutes.
magic spell. Oh, it
Okay.
is. Okay, so she can move and it would use. Okay, sorry, I've never actually looked at that spell before.
Yep.
All right. So she'll do that. She'll
Okay.
use the wand, one of the charges of it, and detect
Yeah.
magic.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, and you hold the wand in front of you, you speak the command word, Detecto Patronus or whatever. And when you open your eyes, they're now like just glowing white and emitting this soft white glow. You look around and you see no magical auras at this point.
Nothing here. That's her turn.
Okay, Mazur, you're up.
Okay. She'll try moving in. Is this so? I think she could probably tell there's like a gate here. Is this like a bookshelf or something? Is it like blocking the gate over here?
It's all debris.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just a slab of stone on top of a burning little piece of wood.
Okay. Well, can she like climb on top of it to open this gate, or?
Oh yeah, it's like
Okay.
we're talking like this high off the
Okay.
ground.
Oh, okay. So like,
yeah,
so she'll
So,
move here and then
it's-
work
it's
to get
rough
this lock
terrain.
open. That's fine.
yeah. Yeah, that gate is already unlocked and slightly ajar.
Okay.
And inside you see another guardsman, and she has been crushed by a falling piece of rock from the
Yes.
ceiling, and she's just like splattered on the ground.
So like maybe the idea that she was trying to move in or whatever and got trapped or whatever. Just can't tell.
You don't know, was she rushing in here to find cover? Was she
Okay.
trying to get some prisoners out? You can't tell.
So if she moved, let's see, she went. So if she's like here, like peeks
Yeah.
in here, can she see that there's like not really a way to get like by assessing the space and looking for doors? Because like I assume they're trying to get to the stairs.
Yeah, so you can see every door that you can see.
Okay.
Like these are doors, right? And you can see that. You can see through the walls because they're just bars.
Okay.
So what you can see is what you can see.
All right. So I think she may make a assessment that they probably can't get there from here. Because I'm assuming that this is this the bottom of the stairs or is this the bottom of the stairs?
This is the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So she went.
So this is the gate to access the stairs right here.
Okay. So she'll kind of go back here and point out to Foodle and Kiona that where they need to go. So I can make that across, but we're gonna have to get the two of you over there.
I can make it across too. I don't know about Foodle.
Right. Well, I've got an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna
Okay.
try to jump.
What about your rod, Mazra? What if
I
we
could give you.
tied our rope to
Kiona,
it
I don't
and let
think
him
there's
swing
time
across?
for that. Oh, that rod. Okay, no, that's fair. Okay.
Kiona's gonna giggle, but she'll be like,
No, that
You're
makes sense.
inside a burning building right now.
That makes sense. I get it. I
there's-
get it.
Look, we're all hot. There's no better time.
I'm sweating. I'm gonna have to take
Mazra
off
knows
some of
how
my
it is.
Look, we
Oh, here
bathed
we go.
together.
Movement.
It's
I'm like-
time to burn
Oh,
together.
God.
Whatever.
That's how we do.
You hear
All
as
right.
Spoodle says you hear as Spoodle says he needs to take off his clothes. You hear like a triangle start playing, and then what sounds like some cats dying, and some dolphins are squeaking in there somewhere. I don't know. It's the weirdest song you've ever heard.
I have a question.
Yes.
In D&D, would something like on these kind of bars would acid work on these bars? Or no? How would that work?
Roll nature check.
A nature check? Okay.
Nature check.
Nature.
I don't know if that's the right roll, but I'm
Whatever. Okay.
That's a pretty good roll.
You think it could work? You think it could work
Okay. So
if
then
you have some proper strong acid?
I have normal
Uh,
D&D acid vial.
That's yeah.
Wait.
You could
would-
probably with that vial, if you could probably melt like the joints, the top and bottom joints of one bar to pull the bar off, and then you think you and the rest of your party could like squish through.
If not, she does have some combustible sand that may work. But
Okay.
God. Anyway, so she went fine. Am I counting that I moved back? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a
I can't-
10-foot jump, Foodle.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know exactly how to
No,
measure
no,
it, but
no,
it looks to
okay.
me like if Foodle jumped 10 feet, he'd fall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think it's
so
a
Majra's
15-foot
gonna
jump.
come back here.
No, you're
So-
right. It's 15 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
It is a
Oh,
15-foot
shit.
Yeah.
This is back. She's gonna hand the keys to Foodle and tell him to open the door that's right down the the way there.
Which one?
Into the
Does she
prison
point?
cell
The one at the one that's to the left at the end.
with the charred
You
body
can
inside.
ping. You can ping.
Oh,
on
this,
both.
Oh,
sorry.
oh, that one. Wait. Did
Oh,
This one here.
This one? Okay.
I'm sorry. I think I'm overthinking this.
You are overthinking this, I think.
Okay.
Literally just break some bars in between those two cells in the stairs.
Yeah, but I'm thinking because in this cell we'd have to break 2 sets of bars, whereas this one we'd probably only have to do.
No, because there's still another cell over there.
Oh, okay. Fine. She's here. She's whatever.
Okay.
That's where she was.
Okay. Okay.
Can I acid this turn or not?
Yes, you can.
If not, okay. So she'll start. She takes a vial of acid that she has in her pack and starts
Yeah.
to melt a bar.
Okay. Yeah. So there's now an opening. I'm gonna draw a little shape right here. There's now an opening right there.
I love this. I still think we're overthinking it, but
We probably are.
I mean,
Honestly,
it's
I
us.
think we could
Love
have
it.
just swung
This
you
is
across on
amazing.
some rope, so that's...
I don't
yeah,
trust
that's
that.
what I was thinking. I was thinking very
Okay.
low tech.
I don't
but
trust
I love
that.
it.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, fair. I mean, the building
But
is
with
on
your
fire.
rod,
Okay.
Uh,
Foodle, it's your turn.
5. I'm coming. 10. 15. Or is this rough terrain?
That's rough terrain.
So 20.
uh-huh.
25. 5. It's too late now. I like the acid. Keep going with the acid.
When Poodle is displeased with your choices but doesn't want to make you feel bad about it.
No. This is why we have Mazra.
It is
She's
why we
big
have
brain.
All right, is that your turn, Poodle?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna use his action to like pat Mazra on the back and
Oh,
genuinely
Encourage.
impressed.
That's good.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mazra, you can add 1d4 to your next skill roll
Ooh.
Nice.
because
Oh!
you have something that you have craved for a very long time. Foodle's confidence. That's a one time thing I'm giving you.
Yeah.
Kyoto, you're up.
Yeah, she's catch up. Oh, oops, I'm on the wrong thing.
She's ketchup.
She's going to catch up.
Oh,
I
no, wait.
don't think that's on the wild magic surge table.
It should be.
Don't.
Which condiment does she
that's
turn
the
into?
worst condiment. It could
Turns
be
into a
literally
bottle of
any
ketchup.
other condiment, please. Not that one.
Just gonna
The
pour
worst
out on a
one.
hot dog.
No.
I was wondered why they called tomato ketchup because I was like, whatever type of ketchup is there? Apparently it was like it was made from fish
What?
originally. Yeah.
Really?
It was
I
like
see that,
it
yeah.
was like a condiment
sauce,
made
yeah, 'cause-
from fish.
Yeah.
And then people got it because it has umami, right? And then tomatoes have umami too, and is like a little bit, I
But
would
are
say,
easier
tastier than like
and cheaper.
a fish goop, fermented fish goop.
Jeff Rubin, calm down.
Look,
That's
fish
enough
sauce is great when it's
one
not
night.
like ketchup. Fish ketchup.
Sand ketchup. Oh my god.
Sand ketchup. Okay. What else are you doing, Kiana?
Moral support as well because she's gonna.
Okay, I'm not giving out any
No,
more
I
D4s.
know. That's
Um,
fine. But like, she doesn't really have anything she can do except wait until Mazra can get through those
Okay.
bars. So
Poodle has a warm fuzzy
Okay.
feeling. Unless you were
A warm,
giving
fuzzy
support
feeling.
to Mazra.
Kiona will in turn pat Foodle on the shoulder when she gets there.
Okay.
Kiona, the burning beam that's sort of under this slab that you're standing on, the flames lick at your boots a little
Oh,
bit,
okay.
and kind of burn the soles of your feet. You take 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And meanwhile, since we've gone through a whole second turn on this floor, your light distance is reduced by 5 feet. Is that actually doing anything on your side?
Well, I think Foodle might still have.
You do have we do have explorer mode
Seems like
on.
it worked on mine. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I just saw
Yeah.
it. Sorry. It must have
Yeah.
just taken a bit.
Okay.
That's crazy. Lumpia?
Lumpia.
Banana ketchup sounds amazing.
Lumpia. Yeah.
Lumpia.
Lumpia are little fried rolls. They're
Oh.
just delicious. And pancit is noodles, and it's also delicious.
Pensit is the best. All my coworkers at the bakery where I worked in uni were Filipino, and they brought pensit every day.
I got to spend.
That's what I had for lunch every day.
I got to spend some time in the Philippines once upon a time, just a couple.
That's
weeks,
right.
so
That's right. You did.
it was amazing.
I remember that. Anyway, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Kiona? Okay, Mazza, you're up.
okay, so she'll slip through, and then
Okay.
work on this one.
So that's 2 vials of acid you're consuming, right?
Let's see. Yeah, would it take one whole one to?
It takes one whole one to
Okay.
open up one opening.
So we're in trouble because she only has one. So
And you already used it.
yes.
Okay.
Be an up and up here.
that's fine.
Okay.
That said, you can at this point like drop your dagger through the bars, basically.
Yeah,
For
I know.
yourself. Yeah.
Mazra, I have an idea.
Yeah,
I don't know if Foodle can say an idea out of his turn.
she'll wait. She'll wait for it. She'll give up a turn
Okay.
to hear
Yep.
him out.
Then go for it.
Okay. Okay. What if you lock?
Here's what I should make you hold an action to do whatever Foodle suggests. And then do you run the risk of Foodle having like a dumb idea?
No, I think well, I can't say anything.
All right. No. Yeah. Go ahead, Foodle. Say your
Okay.
thing.
What if you use the rod and you lock it into place like here, right in front of Kiona, and then we tie a rope to it, and then you hold on to the other end of the rope and teleport with the daggers, like to over here, and then you tie it to the bars, and then I can like shimmy across, maybe? And then either you go back and get it with your daggers, or Kiona brings it, or... Does that work?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah? Yeah? Oh, you're muted, Flutter.
I was
Question
gonna say, or we could just use the rod and tie a rope to it and swing across, and Mazra can catch you when you get to the other side.
Yeah? Does that seem reasonable based on the
I
like
feel
the roof height and the distance?
I feel like
and-
it's 15 feet, right? And there's
Yeah.
bars everywhere here.
Yeah.
Would we be able to climb up
Yeah.
onto the bars and just tie something up and close? Can we just climb across the
try.
bars?
They're gonna be hot
You
though.
can try. They're gonna be hot, but yeah. You can try
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I would.
All right. Well, it's
Okay, Foodle's gonna pull out his falconing gloves. And no, I'm kidding. He doesn't have falconing gloves. Plus,
we
I
would
think you
have
only
all
get
have-
been like, okay.
If you have gloves in your inventory, that's good enough, you know.
No. No. If only. That would have been smart. God, always bring gloves, chat. Well, no, I think my idea might work, right? Or Kiona's idea. I'm
Would
down for
I? I have another idea, but I don't think it's a good idea. So
I know. Put your go into the cell you just opened up, and then stick your rod out over in the middle there. But we'll tie a rope to it first, and then we can use. It'll be like in a spot where you can swing with it. Do you see what I'm saying?
no.
No, can you ping where you're pointing?
If you stand right here,
Okay. Right.
and then
Use
she
your
puts
magical
the
ping,
rod as
press
far as she can reach
prestidigitation.
out into here with the rope tied
Right.
to it, then you should be able to swing on that rope
You
across the.
Sure,
way.
swinging's best, or do you want me to? You want to
I mean, as long as somebody
go
was there to
across
help.
like this?
You can go across however you think.
Well, I know, but here,
I don't.
she'll
We
come.
clearly have three
Are
different
we just
versions
like
of
out
what
of
we want to do
initiative? No,
here.
we're all just flailing around.
You guys,
She'll give-
Foodle.
she'll- Sorry, go ahead.
Go
So
ahead. No,
Mazda,
go
Mazda,
for
you
it.
moved into here and then you moved back out.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your turn?
No, she's gonna hand the
Okay.
rod to Kiona, and like
Kiona will climb
Right.
across the bars and put the rod up somewhere if she needs to. She's got the
I
acrobatics.
guess she
think
can't teleport
she
if
feels
she's
like she
holding a
can.
rope, right? That doesn't really work.
Right? How does that work?
It's
When
never
you're
been
holding something that
established.
doesn't go.
How
all the
does
way.
how does she teleport with?
It just-
because
It's just
Well, all
set.
your stuff comes with you.
Yeah.
Right, but if you have something that doesn't, and then that's something that's not supposed to, because would the whole rope go then?
yeah,
Yeah.
the whole rope.
Oh,
go.
would it?
Right. Yeah. So it's better if we just.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Monster, what are you doing?
Yeah, time to make a
In-
decision.
I know what I'm doing, which
Yeah.
is being stuck in a
Then do
thought
it.
loop.
No.
Then do it.
That's
No.
what I'm doing
Okay,
right now.
all
No.
right.
No.
If only it wasn't 15 feet. Foodle can only jump 10 feet with a run up. His strength is so shit.
I'm gonna need you to take an action.
Do it. Just do it.
Fine, just teleport.
Okay. Right.
Wait, is that? She have the?
I mean,
Did you give me the rod
the worst,
first?
the
Yes.
worst possible thing you could have done. No, I'm just kidding.
Why? Oh no!
You're such a troll.
Can't do that to me. Oh my god. Yes, she gave Kiona the rod before she left.
All
All
right,
right.
Foodle, you're up.
Poodle.
Okay. So Foodle pulls out. He's got some rope in his backpack, and he's gonna tie it to the rod as his action. So it's a hemp rope. It's 50 feet. Oh, hold on, that's way too long. He's gonna cut it in half, so he's got 25 feet of rope, and he's tied 25 feet of rope to the
We
thing.
could have just looped the middle of it
Okay.
around.
You've already done it.
Yeah. And then he's gonna like give Kiona the thumbs up. We got this, and maybe move. Oh shit, I don't know, here or something. So he's out
Okay.
of the way.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Kiona.
All right, Kiona's gonna take the rod, and she's gonna come over here, and she's going to put it in her mouth.
Okay.
Right.
And
Sure.
grab onto the prison bars.
Okay.
There are bottom and top bars, right, that go across the
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
So she's gonna grab onto them, and she's gonna kind of shimmy her way out on the bars. Now, keep you in mind that she's on these bars, and she's gonna take the thing. She's gonna hold on and take the thing, the rod out of her mouth, and like put it up into the middle somewhere and click it.
Okay.
And then,
For you to climb across like this,
Okay.
and not fall back to the first floor, I'm gonna need you to make an athletics check.
athletics, not acrobatics.
Oh my
No,
god.
athletics. Okay, you're good. You're good.
She's holding on to bars, you guys. Come on.
Yeah.
And then,
Yep.
and so that is there, and Foodle has the other end of the rope, right?
Yeah.
Do you want me to help you get across, Foodle, or should I just get over there? I guess I can't because Mazra's there. It's fine. I'll just come back over here. She's gonna come here, and then if Foodle needs help swinging hard enough to get over to where Mazra is, that's what she'll do. And then she'll get it on the way back over.
All right, Mazra, you know what to do.
I do.
You gotta open the door first.
Oh yeah, just open the door. The door is open. Door open.
Okay.
We're all on the same
All right.
page here, Mazra.
No.
You open the door.
You're like, we're not even in the same book.
Not even
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you've opened the door.
I could go through. We need room to land. You
Make
know.
sure to. Okay. Oh, hang on. Make sure not to leave my rod behind.
No, I won't.
It's an important rod. We wouldn't-
Look, Ghost Pepper, you made the whole room because bars are just extended rods.
One of my
Around it.
favorite
A room
magic
full of
items corrupted into
It's a rod, for God's sake. How many people? I'm sure that millions of people playing D&D the world over
We
have
are not the
corrupted
first.
that rod.
No, you're not the first. You're not the first. Okay. All right. Mazur, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Food, you're up.
Can
Okay,
I?
do we
Oh, never
do we
mind.
grease it up first or no? Just go.
No, Foodle, it's a rope you swing across like a jungle gym, right?
No, I
like
meant
when
the
you were a
rod.
kid. Oh no. Why would we need to grease the rod?
Okay, I don't know. All right, let's just go. Are you coming with me, or am I going by myself?
You go first, and then I'll.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Geronimo! and he like swings across, I guess.
Make an acrobatics check at advantage while I walk away.
Poor ghost.
Look, you said about we're gonna PvP
How did
each
that go over
other.
your head, Flutter?
It's-
How?
What?
Look, this is a friendly PvP.
I know it did go over my head for a second, but I caught it. I did.
Oh, okay, so the first roll was a 2, but the second roll was a 17.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you make it
27 total.
across safely. Oh my god. This is the
Ah,
worst.
Geronimo! Good job, everybody! We're on the same page! Look at us! And then Foodle's gonna... Kiona, you better
wait,
catch
no,
it!
no,
He
no.
throws the rope back. No?
No.
Oh, he already did
Okay,
it.
he threw it back. It's your turn, Kiona.
We're on the same page! Look at this! Here you go!
All right. Well, she caught the rope, I guess, when it came back. Then.
Yep.
Of course, why wouldn't
Yep.
you?
Is it a full
Yep.
action for her to throw the rope back over to Mazra?
No, that could be like a bonus
Okay.
action. or
Mazra,
something, yeah.
keep a hold of this end, please. And so she.
Wait, what?
She.
Okay.
What do you mean?
She is going to climb across the bars like she did. She was going like she did to put the thing out there so that she can retrieve the rod on her way across, so that she can give it back to Mazra.
Hey, this seems like an unnecessary risk. Good luck.
No,
I believe in
it's
you.
fun, but that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Because if I can grab the rod.
All right. Or don't explain it. Just do it.
Okay, so
You're in a burning building. You're not gonna be
the-
like, you
the
see,
other-
Foodle.
Ben Luck. My God.
This is the unnecessary risk. Speaking of.
You can bend luck if you want to. Yep.
My God,
Oh,
dice,
you have a
please.
+0.
Please,
What?
Please. Yeah, cause. Thank God. Okay.
That's good enough.
Better.
That's good enough.
All right.
Oh,
so
thank
she's gonna
God.
climb across, grab the rod, unclick it, stick it back in her teeth, and climb the rest of the way across. And she was making sure Mazra had the other end of the rope in case she fell while she had that in her grasp. That's what. That's.
Okay.
So she's gonna be over there now.
Look, making things needlessly more complicated than they need to be.
She just climbed across the jail bars,
No,
guys.
not you. I mean all of us. All of us.
All right.
I do. I do. Kiona does.
Do you guys want to know? Do you guys want to know the actual intended solution to this floor?
Putting
I
a board
don't-
across
I don't-
or something?
Truth be told, there was none. I just built a floor that looked cool, and I put this pit here because I was like, oh, there needs to be some sort of an obstacle here. So
We did it.
and,
We
and
got
I
through
thought,
the
and I thought to
obstacle.
myself, I thought it would be interesting to see how you guys did it.
Was it interesting? Was it?
How do you feel about that
I mean,
now?
you know what?
Million ways
You know what?
could have been easier
You know what?
already.
It's like literally any other puzzle I give you will
Every
take that
puzzle.
long anyway,
Yeah.
so it really
Yeah.
it really
Doesn't
makes no
matter.
difference. It
You're really
really,
lucky because
I have-
I was gonna try to use the wand of webs, and then I read it again, and it was like, oh, they're flammable. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead and do that.
not a good idea.
I really
Nope.
have
Not
to
a
pee
good
because I've been
idea.
laughing so much. I'm sorry. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
All right.
You are on the 3rd floor.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do we know how many floors there are?
That's a good
This
question.
is the last one.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the
I
explosive.
said at the top
one.
session that there were about 3 floors on the tower.
Oh, right. Okay, I definitely wrote that down in my notes.
Mazur has unlimited teleporting. There's no limit. It's just you can only do it once a turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And all the freaking like, Kiona, grab this and we can come together or whatever. Like,
Look, you
Like-
never have to worry about us PvPing each other.
Yeah.
No,
Or like LVLing each other.
I'm gonna PvP you guys. I'm gonna like just one of these days. There's gonna be one lewd reference to the immovable rod too many, and an ancient red dragon suddenly appears.
Is it a sexy ancient dragon?
Yeah. What's it
It's
wearing?
a Bernie. It's a Bernie ancient red
Dragon
dragon.
daddy,
So you're saying
maybe?
it's hot?
Yeah. Is it like a silver fox dragon?
A silver
Like,
fox dragon? I would do a silver fox dragon.
is Eldrigo
Listen.
like a,
Oh no, there we went.
look,
Did he-
Eldrigo
Did he just drop
obviously
on
has
purpose because of that?
Yes. He just
dad
left. He
energy.
fucking left. Oh god. So you're saying it's a hot dragon?
A hot dragon. I see. I see.
That's what-
Did you
Oh,
just
God.
fuck off because I said that?
All of you.
After
All of you.
listening to your whole little
All of
VOD thing the other day with the guy with the hands that rejected him and all of that, can I just say you have nothing
Okay.
Just throwing stones in your glass house there, Ghost Pepper.
We have had some
Um,
episodes that have been off the rails, but
All right. You find yourselves in the top floor of this. It looks you can the smoke is choking all around you, but it actually looks fairly calm up there. You don't see any signs. You see signs of smoke damage, but you don't see any signs of fire damage. You don't see any signs of debris, anything like that here.
Wait, wasn't
you just
this
find
the
yourself inside this small room with a double door right here.
I don't see
Lutter,
anything.
can you move the camera?
Is it up?
Oh, okay.
Where is it?
No, right.
go to the yeah, go to the right.
You're moving the turn order. There you go.
I know, but I didn't. I thought maybe it was underneath there. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Wait, wasn't this the floor that got exploded? And there was like fire pouring out the windows?
Right in the fire that did the damage downstairs.
And magic could
Fiona.
be afoot here.
Yona, do you
Oh,
see
yeah, the
any like
detect magic
illusion
thing.
magic?
Did we?
Pluto's gonna start sniffing for illusion magic.
Can Kiona see any magic?
Like, I think Ghost is in the middle of
I'm actually typing a message to the Grey Spires players right now, giving them permission to
What? No!
pick a
Don't!
high-level monster for me to send after
Oh
you guys.
my god, no!
What is it? 30 feet? Does detect magic work through walls?
No, there are some things so...
Here, I'll just
Oh,
see.
yeah,
To
it's
penetrate
like-
most
it's like
barriers
a-
is blocked by 1
Yep.
foot of stone, an inch
Okay.
of common metal, a
Yeah.
thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
So you see nothing.
Oh, you've already got it. Nice, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to also, while we're doing that, Mazra is gonna use her this doohickey.
The doohickey?
What doohickey? Oh.
To see if she senses anything discreted or consecrated or whatever.
Desecrated or consecrated?
Yeah, or yeah,
Celestial fiends are undead, okay.
but that has to be if they're not behind total cover. But she can detect presences.
What other times have you used this? By me.
The only other time, I think she only used it a couple times. I know she used it.
You did it. You did in the basement.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and she may have done it at one point in the desert, but I can't remember when.
That's what I was thinking.
Mhm.
I remember you doing
Yeah.
it at some point in the desert.
Mhm.
She did it.
Did you do it in the sanatorium when he went to visit the former servant to the household? No, you didn't because you
I
didn't.
don't
no,
think
you had like one level of paladin.
Possible dark.
Yeah, she didn't do it. She did that thing where she changed her appearance and then went in looking like Kiona, but the guy didn't react to her.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. You detect nothing.
Okay,
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm
that's fine.
keeping my continuity straight.
Okay.
Yeah. You try to detect like a consecration or desecration. You don't come up with anything here.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, I guess she'll try and is this door locked?
Nope. You put your hand on the latch and it turns easily. It's a little bit warm but not hot.
Okay. All right. So she'll could she hold opening it until Foodle and Kiona are like in position, or
I'm in position.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you can hold an action.
okay? So she'll wait until they're ready
Okay.
before she opens the door.
All right, Foodle.
Okay. I guess Foodle's gonna draw gimbal shot and move. And hold and attack.
Okay.
If he sees an enemy. Or something
Okay.
he thinks is
All
an
right.
enemy.
Kiona, you're up.
Kiona's gonna move up the stairs and kind of stay here behind Foodle, I guess. Yeah, sort of in that position, but like still on the stairs and like crouched a little bit. And she's gonna hold a firebolt in case of seeing something that looks like it's going to kill us.
Okay. And then Mazza, you open the door with your held action. And it opens into an empty corridor with a couple of side doors and then another set of double doors at the end.
Doors.
The smoke is starting to get pretty thick in this area. I'm going to reduce your visibility one more time.
But the surrounding area doesn't seem it's not damaged from what we can see.
It's not damaged. There's some. Why does your light keep on resetting?
Because she's just like that.
Got a glowing personality.
That was like the first thing that happened to her because she had the glowing thing that happened when Findlebeak was looking through her eyes and she had a surge.
I remember that.
It
Holy
has.
crap.
It has. Your token has a total light of 20, but I've disabled bright light. What the heck? Okay.
What about
Alright.
dark vision?
That
Did
should
you
be right.
disable dark vision?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She doesn't have dark vision as it is.
Oh, okay.
She does as a tiefling.
Oh. Well, it wasn't on in the first place.
Wow.
But
Get wrecked, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, so that's what you see. Your visibility has been reduced to 10 feet as the smoke is getting thicker and thicker up here. You hear the crackle of fire coming from further down. You can't tell where it's coming from. It's coming from one of these side rooms that are up here.
So if they haven't, I'm pretty sure they would have already. The scarves that they used in the desert against the sand, she would be wearing hers. I don't know, against the smoke.
Okay. It
Yeah,
offers a
yeah.
bit of protection. Yep. Right. Mazur, it's your turn.
Okay. So she'll go 5, 10, and she'll try and open this door here.
Sure. All right. It opens into a room. You can't see very far into it, but it's pretty full of smoke. But you're not sure where there's fire in here.
Okay.
At this point, you guys are going to start making some Constitution rolls for smoke inhalation. I'll take into account that you have those scarves from the desert.
Okay.
But roll some Constitution.
Oh God! All
Is
right.
it concentrate straight Constitution or
No,
is it save?
on your turn. So
Oh,
only
okay.
Mazar.
Oh,
Okay.
is it a save or a check?
It's a save.
Okay.
Just checking something.
Okay.
Does she still have she just opened the door. Does she still have like an action she can do?
Yep.
Okay. Then what she's going to do is on the three of them, she's going to cast Bless.
Okay.
So
Okay. There you go.
she sprinkles some holy water that she has in her bag, and she'll whatever.
You hear your friends cough, and you instinctively say "bless you," but somehow it helps.
Okay. But that means that if you make a saving throw, you can add D4 to it.
You added
So-
D4. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So con save.
Yep.
Okay. That's just straight up. So.
Yep.
Okay. 14.
14. Yeah, you're good. The smoke is starting to get thick. It's starting to burn in your throat and your lungs a little bit. But you're still able to fight your way through it. Anything else for you this turn?
I think.
I think that's
yeah. I think that's. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Foodle.
Okay.
So you're gonna make your con save at the end of your turn.
Okay. Foodle's gonna come down here and open this door.
All right. And similar thing to Mazra, you can't see in very far. The smoke is getting thicker and thicker as you move into this floor. The room looks very dark. You're probably able, Foodle, to catch just sort of the corner of a bedpost.
Okay.
It's like a bedpost or a chair post or something.
I think it might be a bedroom. So 15, 20. Does it look like a sort of a plain, simple room with just the bed? As far as you can see.
It's a fairly plain, simple room with just a bed. Looks like some fairly Spartan guest or house arrest kind of accommodations in here.
Yeah, I don't see anything. 25, and I guess he'll hold a gimbal shot if an enemy shows up.
Okay.
That's
All right. Make your con save. Remember your
right.
bless. #bless.
Okay. Ooh, this is not great, guys. D4. That's an 8 total.
You're actually good. This first round, the DC is pretty low.
Thank God. Okay.
The D4 probably saved you.
Yeah.
Kiona, you are up. Smoke's pretty hazy in here. You're having a hard time seeing.
It's music.
Is she saying anything?
I am
can't hear you.
speaking this whole time.
Oh.
So she's
Oh.
look, I'm moving my character. If my character's moving, I'm probably talking. Sorry. So she's gonna come over here and kind of look at Mazra and kind of peek through those doors as much as she can. And it's quiet. And she's like looking at this door here. So she's gonna take her hand as a bonus action on her way there and slide it down over her glove, her Lazuli's earthen gauntlet of something good, and force,
Okay.
and a little like blue halo shell thing will appear over her head, and then she is going to try to very quietly open the door in the end of the hallway there.
Okay. So we open this door. And there's a couple interesting things that you see. You see another set of double doors right in front of you that are on fire. There's flames licking out and black smoke, inky smoke sputtering out from underneath the door. And the flames that have sort of curled underneath the door are traveling now basically the whole way up the door. Another interesting thing is that through the door now you're beginning to detect a faint magical aura on the other side of this door.
There's magic in here. It might be Darfin. But the door's on fire. I don't know how we're going to get through.
It is transmutation flavored magic.
Transmutation magic. I don't know how I got that one.
You can tell. You can tell.
Magic of changing things.
Okay.
I think that's basically her turn.
I think that's your turn. Kate, make your Constitution save. Remember, you are blessed.
Is that at advantage then?
No.
Oh, I don't know what that
It's what
You get to
what
roll
you
an extra
get.
D4.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't need it. Apparently,
Holy
that's the roll
shit.
I'm going to ace tonight. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Kiona
Oh,
can
dang.
deal with this smoke. Like, whoa.
Dang.
Fiona's
Like,
one
she's
with the
inhaling,
fire.
like, this is what it feels like to be my people. I don't
Tieflings, man.
That's amazing.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
amazing. Okay. Mazra, you are up.
Okay, so these doors. So these doors are open now.
It's open, yeah.
So these
And these
ones
doors right
are on
in front
fire?
of you
Yeah.
are on fire. Yeah.
Okay.
They're looking pretty burned. Like they're charred. They have that sort of like shrunken in quality that charred wood has when it's been burning for a long time.
Okay.
You can see some little flecks of red embers in them.
So my idea is right now to take like her
Dang.
take her I guess take
Water,
take her, like
I can spew
water
water at the door.
Is that it?
With a
What?
fire spell. I can transmute it to make it water.
Oh.
So it...
Okay.
Well, is she
Yeah.
saying that because
Do that
Madra
later.
is going to
yes, maybe.
take
I feel like we're retconning that. So
okay, Madra is going to take her water skin and like basically like pour it on her legs so that her legs like soaked a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's gonna try and do what's known in the business as the gold drill maneuver and kick this door and see if it'll crumble because it's all like
I want you to roll a 1 just because you put you
the
put
gold
gold drill
maneuver
out there.
on it.
I want you called it the gold drill maneuver. I want this to fail. Okay, roll it. Roll it.
oh my god.
And
So
leaders-
what's
and
this
leaders
count as?
speaking,
Is
of
this like
course.
just
Yeah.
a D20 or
It's an unarmed attack against
Okay.
the door.
so it's just a D20?
It's a D20 plus your dex. Don't plus your strength.
Plus my strength. Okay.
And
So that
unless
is.
you are proficient in unarmed attacks, you do not get your proficiency bonus.
I don't think I am. So I will.
Unless I'm wrong about how unarmed attack works. I don't
Unless
think
I
you
can
automatically get your proficiency
acrobatic
bonus.
the door with an acrobatic kick.
No.
Okay.
No.
Listen, I try every
Oh,
time.
that's a good question, Megan.
So, okay. Just setting that up 1 second.
No, you do get your proficiency bonus.
Oh,
Megan
I do?
is right. Yeah, Megan is right.
Okay.
Okay, so D20, prof bonus, strength bonus.
Wait, did I roll that right? It is the
Yes,
gold drill
you did.
maneuver.
Yes, you did.
So this is the
No.
cursed
I don't believe
maneuver.
it. I
This is
don't
the
believe
cursed
it.
maneuver.
What?
Oh my
What?
fucking.
I don't
Oh my
believe
God.
it.
How
It's
is
not
this
possible.
No!
Doors, man.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
How?
I can't.
I just don't even know what to do. Leader, how did you do that? Oh my God.
What? Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
cannot believe-
Alright.
So this makes
Oh my
Majra
goodness.
like gold drill even less.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I love it.
You're thinking to yourself, you're pouring water from your water skin on your legs, and you're thinking, all right, it's the gold drill maneuver. Gold drill, talk to me. And you guys seen like this Top Gun sequel, and there's this recurring line where Maverick is like, talk to me, Goose. You're just like, talk to me, gold drill. And you kick the door, and it feels like the door just kicks you back, and you just fall back.
Oh.
She's laying there on her back and she's like, gold drill, wherever you are, you're dead to me.
All right. And you get what did we do to Goldrill? I think you get like disadvantage on your next roll.
Right, it's like
That's
a
what we did to
demoralizing
Gold Drill.
You're
Yeah.
embarrassed.
That's what
Yeah,
we did to
that
Goldrill
is
that
what we
time
did,
in like
yeah.
episode 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have anti-inspiration right now. So you have
so
disadvantage on your next roll.
does it cancel out because I have feudal confidence on me?
Feudal confidence was plus 1d4
Well, I
to
haven't
your
used
next
that yet.
non-attack roll.
Okay.
I specified it was to your next one, which was your
Okay.
Constitution save, which you passed without it, so it's gone.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Goldrill's astral projection floats by and just says, "Told you it wasn't that easy."
Just like full monk mode.
Right.
Just not even looking. Just told you it wasn't that easy. You know, it's just on the floor.
Oh
over there.
my goodness.
Masha
Oh my goodness.
Masha will give gold drill's astral projection the middle finger.
Yep. All right. I think that's it for your turn.
Yep.
You're gonna need to make a Constitution save for smoke
right.
inhalation, and it's
Okay.
gonna be at disadvantage. But after this roll, your disadvantage is over.
Okay.
Goldrill is in full Jedi stance, head and sleeves. Yeah, you pass.
Okay.
You pass.
Ah! Okay.
All right. Foodle, you're up. What a roller coaster ride that was. Oh no.
Poodle, confident as ever, is going to sling gimbal shot and pull out a woodcutter's axe that he got in the Feywild, and he's going to
Okay.
charge the door and say, "When will you people learn?" And he's going to try to bust the door down with the axe.
All right, roll an attack with the axe.
Yona's just
no.
standing there at this point, like, what the fuck just happened? Everything
Yeah.
just went sideways.
All right, and Foodle, the woodcutter's axe, the head of the axe bites into the door, and the whole thing just crumbles apart. In your mind, Foodle, you realize that Mazza probably did quite a bit of like structural damage to the door when she kicked it. But you're not gonna mention that. You're not gonna mention that. It's like
tools.
it's like 100% that Mazra started the pickle jar for you, and you finish it the whole way, but you're not gonna tell her that.
So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Careful.
When Foodle breaks down the door, Kiona, you see that this whole it's well, I mean, all of you see this room, so it's like a little study kind of room, almost like a little office room. Clearly this floor was meant for sort of the more dignified prisoners, if you will.
Right.
This is where people were kind of sent on a on an out of house arrest kind of thing. The rooms were not like opulent by any means because it's still a prison, but they're decent, comfortable rooms. This was probably the office of the prison warden, or an office that was given over to some of these prisoners in the minimum security floor that they could use for their own purposes. Completely, the furniture just completely splintered, wrecked, destroyed, and there's a hole blasted in the back of this stone wall right here. Like the whole thing is just blasted apart outward, and you can see like bits of stone rubble on the floor out in front of you, Foodle. As you look down here at one burnt body right here in this, there's a blaze right here, right, and you can see sort of a burnt body that was reaching out for something on the floor right here. Kiona, what you see is this whole room is suffused with that transmutation magic.
I don't know, but it doesn't feel right, guys.
And it's like the residuum of it, right? It's like there was a spell cast here, and the background radiation is still kind of there.
Right.
Foodle, is that your turn?
Unless he can sort of try to see what he can see on that body, I think that's his turn. Yeah.
I'm gonna allow it. You can only make a perception roll though, and that's like a quick glance as opposed to an investigation.
Right.
Because
Okay.
you're gonna use your bonus action for that.
Why? Hold on. Actually, I can't tell if it's cocked. Anyway, it's a natural 20, so freaking 27 or whatever. If it's not cocked, it might.
Yeah.
I can't tell. I don't know. Anyway.
We'll go for it.
Okay.
You can tell
27.
that this is the body of an elf. Whatever clothing they have on them, because they're kind of like right in the inferno. Whatever clothing they had on them has been burnt away completely. But you get a peek at a single pointed ear on the side of this corpse's head.
Ah! I think this is a dead elf.
Oh.
And that's Foodle's turn, I guess.
Okay.
Was Miranda
Matilda.
an elf?
High
Matilda
Priest
an elf?
Matilda? No, she was human.
Okay.
She was notable for being the first human appointed to the Lysantia Temple of Light, which was the second most important temple in the religion.
Kiona is going to move forward.
Yeah.
To find the elf.
Yeah, and it's right here. You see another body buried under a fallen timber right here.
Are there any identifying marks
On the body?
on either of them? But
On either of them? Roll investigation. So you're gonna kind of investigate the general area here.
yeah, because I'm good at investigation. This is Mazra's
Dang.
job. Like that's
You cannot tell. You cannot tell. It's all overwhelming to you. Foodle, did you roll your con save?
I was literally about to say Foodle didn't roll.
Yeah.
13 plus 2, 15.
You're safe. Kiona.
she's gonna look over here, get closer, and kind of kneel down next to the elf, and just pray it's not Darfin, I guess, because is the magic? Is it concentrated on either of one of the bodies?
The bodies have that residuum
on them.
of transmutation magic on them. It doesn't look like they're the source of it. It's like almost like it's burning off of them with the flames that are licking at their backs.
Okay.
So they had a spell cast on them, for sure.
Right.
I want you to roll perception.
Ooh. Dirty 20?
You are fairly confident at this range this is not Darfin.
Oh, good. It's not Darfin. She'll say that.
Poodle looks visibly relieved.
This is a female elf body.
Okay.
All right.
And that's her.
Is that your turn?
I think that's
I
her
think
turn.
that's your turn.
Yeah.
Roll your con save, please.
Okay. Constitution saving throw.
You're safe, but all of you feel like the smoke is getting pretty heavy. Just so you know, the difficulty class for that con save is increasing every turn. Mazur, you're up. Oh, and Kiona, you need to take some fire damage.
Oh, sure.
3 fire damage.
Got it.
Does Foodle?
Mazur. No, Foodle's good.
Okay. Wolf, you're not
you're
muted, are
muted.
you? Oh. Dang it.
Oh, investigating the space.
Okay.
Clues, anything?
You don't see any objects. You do see like a glimmer of something reflecting the firelight through the smoke over here,
Okay.
but you can't tell what it is. Something metallic. Right here at your feet, you see a torn strip of purple silk. Very fine purple
Did
silk.
she take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has some like gold thread stitching through it. Very, very expensive garment. Which, you know, the clergy of the Temple of Light by no means take a vow of poverty, but they don't normally wear clothes that fine either.
She can move here with her normal movement.
Yep. Yep.
Is this what she saw shining?
Yes. You see a curved elven sword on the ground right here. You also see you're now close enough that through the smoke you can see little glimmers of blue sky outside some of the openings in the smoke as it's billowing around. And you see that the wall ends right here. And similar to how it's been blasted out in this room, there's a section of wall right here that's been blasted out clear to the outside.
Okay. She will take like a piece of cloth or something and wrap it around the sword handle because it's probably hot, and she'll take it. I don't know that she'll have time to like examine it right now, but she'll keep it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Add 1 curved elven sword
Okay.
to your inventory.
Does it look like off the cuff? Just writing it down. Does it look like the swords that she knows Darfin has used? Does he use swords?
Roll a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Where's that? Sorry. Oh, nope, she doesn't know.
Ow! Oh
Look,
my
she's
God.
inhaled a lot of smoke right now.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, you've inhaled a lot of smoke. You're starting to cough pretty heavily.
Yeah.
It's dark. As you look at this sword, your eyes are stinging from the smoke, and you're not. You're trying to form some thoughts. You're trying to reach back into your memories, but your survival instinct is starting to kick in. Your brain is screaming at you. What do you care? You need to get out of here now.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So she'll probably say that, like, we need to get out of here.
Yeah. And I would like you. That's going to be it for your turn, I believe.
Okay.
So I would like you to roll your Constitution save.
All right. And I'll do my.
Okay.
Okay.
No. You now have 1 level of exhaustion from smoke inhalation.
Okay.
You have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
Not saving throws. So yeah, you're at level 1 of exhaustion.
Is that the main numbers? Like your intelligence
skill
and dex and
rolls,
stuff?
your skill
Okay.
rolls, yeah.
Okay.
And any time I saw it, like right back there when I said just do an intelligence check, it would affect that as well.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
Foodle.
Okay. Foodle sees a lot of fire. You said you were saying that there's some of the wall has been blown out. Can Foodle see that? Like, does he know? Like,
No.
is the smoke heading in that direction? No. Okay.
The smoke is kind of heading in that direction. I will allow you to make a perception check to see if you can determine that. Right now,
Okay.
Madra's the only one who can see that the wall is blown out, and she hasn't said anything about it.
Right. Okay. That is 15. 8 plus 7.
15, I'll say, yeah, with the 15, you do get a sense that the smoke is kind of venting in this direction.
Okay.
In a way that it probably wouldn't through, like, the windows in this building are all like arrow slits, so you can tell that there's a big opening. And sure enough, as you walk up, you can see basically the wall ends right here, and then this is all like just where the wall's been blasted out and the floor is crumbling down. And as you look out here past blinking through the stinging smoke in your eyes, you're looking down and you can see Wilner and Knott's little fire wagon spraying at the building below, 3 stories down. So you're basically looking straight down towards the ground at this point.
ground. Okay, so I can see the crowd and Wilner and not and everybody. This might not be the time, but what I remember, and I may be misremembering this, but there were people in the crowd who were shouting that they saw Darfin attack Matilda, and I don't know if that's possible. So I'm doubting my memory. I'm like, did they say that, or did they say Darfin must have attacked or something? Like he must have turned.
They say that Darfin went mad and attacked Matilda.
But was that hearsay or something that they saw?
You don't
according
know.
to
You don't know. You don't know.
Right,
You
and
just heard people in the crowd shouting
yeah.
about it by the time you arrived.
Right.
And
okay.
this was probably with your good judgment. This was probably, this wall blew out, and then before the fire really started, they saw something happen up here through this hole.
But how high up? Do we know how high we are from observing the tower earlier?
It's like 3 floors, so you're like 20 feet up, 20 to 30
is that
feet,
it?
30.
like straight up.
Yeah, 25 feet.
Old buildings were not very tall.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like I know
so...
Flutter. I think you've probably been to like the Tower of London or something like that, right?
I didn't go.
Which is
there.
like the original
I
royal
won't do that,
residence.
but
It's not very. Some
Right.
of the places that we visited
Yeah.
when you visited us in the UK, they're not
For
not
sure.
actually
They're not
that
super
you know.
tall. Yeah.
You think about like castles in fantasy series and things like that, but they're not actually
Right.
that tall.
Right.
This is more of a, now the royal palace is very soaring and splendorous, right? And Galthor's tower was, right? But this
Right.
is like a much older and more primitive kind of building, so it's kind of more true to what like real life castles were like.
Foodle's gonna shout, "There's a huge hole in the stone here, like it got blasted out!" And then he's gonna turn and run back, and he's gonna try to sort of grab the knob and slam into this door as he's running through.
Okay. All right.
Where did he go?
Oh, he ran up this direction.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I can't see him.
Yeah, you see. Yeah, you see Foodle kind of
like,
dash up
disappear
past
into
this
a
way.
wall, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you're in another bedroom. This one has been ransacked. It's been blown apart. The table is split and is on fire. And
Okay, you
see
said-
nothing but a very thin archer slit window right here.
Okay. Now you said ransacked. Was that sort of just, like it looks messed up? Or...
Yeah, it's just messed up. Yeah.
Okay. Not like somebody like tore it apart searching for something. Okay.
Well, you can't tell at a glance, no.
Right. Okay. Foodle's gonna shout, "It's another bedroom!" and then try to slam his way through this door with the last 5 feet of movement.
Okay. Well, this door is on fire like the other one.
Oh,
so
well
if you
then
want, you can make
he'll
your
hang
axe
out
attack.
there.
Okay.
Well,
Yep.
he used his action to dash, so I don't know if he can.
Okay.
As a movement.
Okay.
Anyway.
Right.
Hey, it's a bedroom in there.
Um,
There's fire. Oh,
Make
that's
your
his
con
turn, so-
save.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay. That's not bad. I don't know if it'll be enough, so... I roll a d4. Oh! Okay, that's not bad. So it was 12 plus 2 plus 4.
That's
which
good
is
enough.
18. Okay.
That's good enough.
Hashtag blessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need Kiona to fireball this and turn it into water.
Okay.
Oh!
I swear.
Kiona, you're up.
Water ball?
Is that what you're actually gonna do?
Don't listen to me.
I'm
Do whatever you want to
seriously
do.
Considering it now. Would it put all this fire out so we can breathe?
Can you actually do that? Because I know you can change the damage type, but like, there's no water damage.
I don't think
type.
there's
Oh,
a water
right.
damage type. No, it's
There's
like
cold.
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. You'd have to
Oh,
turn it
right.
into.
Which I guess might.
Acid, cold,
I
fire,
don't know, that would
lightning,
be DM
poison,
call.
or thunder. Yeah, it would be cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool idea.
I mean,
It certainly wouldn't have occurred to me.
Like I said, do whatever you want. Don't just do that because I said that.
would cold mean ice or just cold? Like cone of cold kind of
Cold.
ice, like cold.
Like cone of cold.
Like a
Yeah.
frosty breeze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, that's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what that exactly is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's realizing that there was a bedroom over there where food went in. There must be one over here, but there's fire in between her and there. So, how far is it? It is 10 feet. Can she jump?
We love you too, Bo.
Can she, oh, Bo.
Good night, Bo. You're
Good
amazing.
night.
Thanks for being you.
Can she jump 10 feet? Can she jump over this fire? Is the fire jump overable? Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. If you can jump 10 feet.
I don't know how you know how much you can jump.
Oh, I looked it
It's
up earlier.
It's some calculation with your strength.
Based on your strength.
So it depends on
Yeah.
whether you're doing a long jump or a high jump. I assume you're doing a high jump.
No, she's doing a long jump. 'Cause
Oh,
she's
right,
jumping-
long jump.
She's trying to cover distance.
So when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So basically a run
so
up
you
and you
have
can
to-
move
so
your
you'd have
strength
to
score.
run.
So you'd have to back up and then
Right,
run.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's
Which
just
is why Foodle couldn't do it.
Right.
That last thing.
I guess she'll do that because she doesn't want to use a spell slot. All right.
So this is
Alright.
10 feet of fire, right? 5 feet, 10 feet.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that jumps doable.
And that will be 30 feet total when she jumps over to the other side of it.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
10,
So she's
15,
gonna
20,
do that.
24, 30. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And you see a door here, and I think you see a door here.
And so she's
Yeah,
gonna
you do.
take her dash action and open this door here.
Okay. And it opens into another room that's been broken apart by whatever happened here. The bed is splintered. There's like a little desk and chair that are overturned and on fire.
No people, no nothing.
No.
No. Just another bedroom here, no body.
Yeah, same here.
Is that your turn, Kiona?
Yep.
Okay, I need your con save.
Okay. Come on.
Remember that you are blessed.
Oh, +4. Oh, plus a D4.
Plus a D4.
D4.
Better hope it's a 4.
It's a 2.
It is not. You are, as you're shouting this to your party, you're overcome with this hacking cough as you breathe in a mouthful of smoke, and you now have 1 level of exhaustion as well. So that is disadvantage on ability checks.
Ability checks, got it.
Yeah. Right. Mazra, you're starting to feel, all of you are starting to feel like you're getting overwhelmed by the smoke in this tower.
Wait, Mazra!
Just so you know, every time you fail a con save, you are stacking exhaustion, and basically, as you stack up, it gets worse and worse and worse, and then basically, level 2 exhaustion is your speed is halved. Level 3 exhaustion is that you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. which at that point you're gonna be in sort of a snowball effect with this the con DC is rising as you spend more time in there, and if you get disadvantaged on these saving throws, it's going to be a lot harder to make it through. Level 4 is hit point maximum is halved. Level 5 is speed is reduced to 0, so you're not going to be able to move out on your own power anymore. And level 6 is death. So you're going to have to find a quick way out at this point. You're up, Mazra.
She's not cause she's coughing. She's not gonna follow them further in. So
Yeah.
she's gonna look around this space here and try to find some kind of if there's like a sconce or something anchored in the wall, and try and like attach a rope to it, something that would be
Yep.
solid enough
Yeah,
that
there's
it would stick.
Yeah, there's a torch sconce around this wall somewhere. Something that I meant to add in was a bunch of torch sconces around, but I didn't. But yeah, there's torch sconces intermittently spaced around.
Okay. And basically what I want her to do is that she's going to take enough time to like really make sure that this thing is secure. Like
Okay.
And then she's going to shout as loud as she can despite her coughing. She's like, "Come on, both of you. Let's go."
Oscar, you're a genius!
I mean, none of us wants to burn to death.
I know, I was just gonna run down the whole tower. Like, I don't think like that. Thank you, Mazra.
Yeah. So you make sure that that's really secure. I want you to roll I want you to roll a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Disadvantage,
Remember, this is
right?
at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where?
This is going to be to estimate.
Okay.
Okay. This is going to be to estimate whether this sconce anchored into the wall is going to be able to, like, how much weight it can support. It's with all three on the rope, you get the impression it's going to be a bit dicey. But you're not sure that you have time to climb down in turns.
Um,
So it's going to be close.
that's fine. So what should I do? Do I need to wait this round, or can I like grab on and like swing myself out?
No, you can grab on. I'll say like tying a knot and like giving it a little tug. That's like a bonus action material.
Okay.
So you can use your main action to start to try to rappel down.
Yeah, so she will do that. And actually, what she's probably going to do is that the minute I don't know how, if they're like 30 feet up or 20 feet, however high, once she gets into a high enough or a close enough distance, she's going to dagger herself off the road. But if
Okay.
that has to wait for another turn, I'll wait for another turn.
It would take another turn, but you can
That's
get yourself
fine.
down to that. You can
Right.
try to climb down to that distance at
Yeah.
this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I want you to roll an athletics or acrobatics to rappel your way down, and
Okay.
you are at disadvantage.
All right.
Hey. Whew.
I got those ones out of the way.
Yeah. That's why I was happy you rolled the second one there. I was like, okay, statistically, you're gonna be fine for the really important rolls that are coming out. Yeah. Yeah. So you are rappelling down the side of the tower, still coughing as you go. You're taking your time to make sure that you're safe, and you manage to lower yourself down to about, I'm gonna say, a height of 20 feet off of the ground. Okay. Since you are outside now in the fresh air, I'm not going to make you make any further Constitution rolls. Foodle.
Oh, can Foodle do anything here? I don't know if he can. All right, Foodle's gonna run over to the rope, and he's gonna pull out his water bottle and douse the rope with water, the hemp rope, I assume, with water.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna like at the flames and then start climbing down.
Okay. You never failed a con save yet.
Not yet.
So roll athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Poodle's done really well because he's used to having smoke in his lungs.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, this
I guess.
is nothing.
It's like
This is nothing. Yeah.
That is a 27 for acrobatics.
Oh God. Yeah. Well, Mazra is like rappelling down carefully. Foodle is running down, like facing towards the ground, and just has the rope in one hand. Is just like, is just like doing like this thing down the wall.
I'll see you at the bottom. Stay safe.
Sometimes.
All right.
He has his moments, you know. He has his moments.
He really does.
All right. Kiona, you are up.
Okay, so Kiona got herself behind a wall of fire and didn't realize she's still gonna have to spell her way back out, so she's gonna misty step out to the rope. I guess is over there.
Now, Misty Step, can you double check the text of Misty Step? Because right now your visibility is 10 feet.
Right, but
so you can only...
is this space fully engulfed? Can she stand at the edge of this space is what I'm saying.
You're gonna take 1d6 fire damage.
Okay, I will accept that. So that she can Misty Step over to there. Like she knows where she's going, she'll do it quickly.
Okay. Yeah, 5 fire damage, and you can Misty Step 10 feet.
Okay, 5 fire damage. She could hear her, like, draw a breath as she goes over. Misty Step 30 feet,
That's
right?
more than 10 feet.
Wait,
That's more than 10 feet.
Wait. Why can I...
You can only
it's
see
Misty
10
Step?
feet.
Because you can only see 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
That's your... Yeah.
All right.
I have the tokens, like, actually emitting light is how I've done it.
Right.
So you
I
can...
see.
You can...
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's there, and she'll grab the rope and start out the window, like everybody else.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. We're doing acrobatics because that's our strong suit.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're okay. You slip at one point, and when you do so, the torch sconce that's anchored in the wall just kind of you hear like a, and all of you feel the rope kind of just go like.
And we all just clench real hard for a second.
Yeah, it's still holding.
Because I'm so small.
It's still holding.
And that's a 4 on the d20 for the
I'm doing some secret rolls. Yeah. Yeah. So you're good. Mazra, you're up. You're kind of dangling.
Yep.
The Foodle is running down the rope at you, and you're wondering like how.
Look, she's an anchor for him to just go swinging around. So
Yeah.
So yeah, she will, but to reduce the weight on she's probably the heaviest out of all of them. So to reduce the weight, she'll dagger herself. So but first she does that, she'll say, she'll shout up at Foodle like, "Be careful, I'm going," and then.
Okay, yeah. And you dagger yourself, and Ren, I think that's right.
Yep.
Plants itself in between some cobblestones on the ground, and you just and pick up the dagger out of the ground, and you are safe on the ground. And yeah, and people in the crowd, they're like. They're all gathered below, and they're like, "Look up there!"
Oh my gosh!
There they come.
So is the
somebody is like, "Is that the discretionaries?" And then somebody else beside them says, "They're called that. They're called the Warg Slayers." Oh, my mistake.
This is not gonna help our
I think-
reputation as the discretionary
Oh.
Spider-Man. As we're,
We're
running
just,
out of a
like-
burning building. Fuck. I didn't think that through.
We usually use
Yeah.
I think the rope is usually like 50 feet long.
And we found
So-
nothing, so.
Once she's on the
Yeah.
ground, can she just?
Now, have you guys have been like cutting pieces off the rope, things like that? I
It's
just want
not
to
the
make sure
same
that you've been
rope,
keeping
first
track
of all.
of that.
We each have had our
No,
own.
No, I know.
along the
I
way.
just want to say, I want to make sure you're keeping track. But yes, a standard rope is 50 feet.
Okay, so she
Yes.
will try and anchor the bottom to give them some more stability. So
Okay.
just
I
holding it a
actually-
little bit.
I actually made a mistake, Ghost, when I went in to like delete one of my ropes. Apparently, I had a 50-foot rope and a 25-foot rope. So apparently, Foodle had already cut it in half months ago, probably.
Yeah.
So he just used
Yeah.
that one, so I just deleted it anyway.
Yep. No, you're
all
good.
right, and what I would
Foodle,
love
you're up.
for Foodle to do is to run down, to continue running down, and then do like a flip and like a 3-point landing or something.
All right, roll acrobatics then.
Come
Do
on,
it,
big
Poodle, come
buddy! Come on! Hashtag bless!
Show us some skills.
That is a natural 20!
No, you didn't.
Natural
No, you
20.
didn't.
Yes,
Show the
it's
show it. Show it.
Okay.
Let's
Is
see it.
Poodle
Let's the camera.
Naruto running down this rope?
Yeah, I think he's just,
I'll
I
get
think
that.
he's just
Show it.
running down. I think he's just like running down at.
Yeah, he's like he's got the
Right?
rope
Like-
at his hip in one hand, right? And he's running down. Yeah. Yeah. Pug,
Anyway,
stop
okay.
delay. We
Let's-
need the
do it.
proof. We need the proof.
It's a no, it's a 30. Oh wait, plus a
It is,
D4.
oh my
Can you guys
God,
see
it
that?
is, I can
That
see it.
is a nat one. You gotta be
You gotta
kidding
be
me.
freaking kidding.
You
Oh
gotta
my
you gotta
God.
be kidding.
So
Okay,
the Foodle
so that
move is the one we
hold on,
need.
This is
D4,
the best
D4.
thing
Hold on,
ever.
hold on. Let's roll the D4.
Okay.
It
Okay.
has it been 6 rounds?
It's
I don't know
a
if it's
32, baby. Shoot, I think my camera's messed up.
You're like at about 10 feet. I don't know. I think 10 feet is like the threshold to avoid falling damage. I don't know, or 6 feet or something.
Yeah,
At
10
the
feet.
at the
Fair
at the
enough.
threshold to avoid falling damage, you like, you know, your eyes like have this anime flash of like shing, and you vault off the building, do a single forward flip in midair, 3-point land on the ground, and you gain inspiration as the whole crowd is like and everybody's like clapping and
Oh no, this puts so much pressure on Kiona to make her landing good. Mazra like boof down there and Poodle does a crazy flip and Kiona's just like falling down the rope at the top.
Yoda, you know what to do. You know how to make an entrance.
No pressure!
Rolling that one. No. what she
Foodle,
needs to do is
did I
to
tell
mention
you
Lord.
did I tell you get inspiration? Because you get inspiration from that.
Oh yes.
That was
Yes,
beautiful,
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
You get inspiration from that. Okay. Can we be so lucky, Megan? We've had a nat 1 at the narratively best moment for it to happen. We've had Holly say Foodle wants to do this ridiculous stunt and then roll a nat 20. I don't think we could be so lucky as to have
It can't.
Flutter
It
roll
will not.
a nat 1.
It will not happen.
on
It will
this.
disappoint on all levels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. Alright.
God.
Well,
Okay.
she's gonna get down to that point and
All right. Acrobatics roll. Yeah.
it's
Sorry.
good.
Sorry anybody in chat, but you don't do it quite as well as Foodle does. You like
Right.
hop down at the end, and you land gracefully, and the people in the crowd are like,
Yeah.
Good job to you too. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you're cool too.
She's a blue
and then she
tiefling, by
snaps
the
her
way,
whip.
right now, because she never
She is
did
a
get
blue
rid of the
tiefling.
curse.
Yeah.
So
Oh, true. Yeah. Oh, God.
she's a blue tiefling.
Hey,
That just
hold on.
gracefully lands there, and everybody's just like, "Yeah, that was cool." Thanks.
No, they're not. But they're not that dismissive. But like, think of what they just saw.
I know, but
Like-
that's what I'm saying.
It's true. It's true.
They're like, wow, three really cool people in this party, but one of them is way cooler than the rest. And believe it or not, it's Foodle.
Foodle.
Who's
Somehow.
these people.
No one will ever think that again. But this one
Poodle's moment
time.
in the sun.
Yeah.
Should be doing
Yeah.
little bows like, yeah, I did that.
Everybody wants Foodle's autograph.
Right.
God. Ridiculous, this game, man. What are we doing?
Could Kiona have like cut the rope just as she did it, just high enough so that they didn't waste all their rope?
If only they knew. Yeah, they don't know any better, do they, leader?
Well, you can. How tall are you? You're
Nah, she's
6
tiefling,
foot. You
so
can
yeah,
you can
she
cut
bites.
9 feet of rope.
Right.
If you want to save 9 feet of rope.
I mean, it could come in handy. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put 9 feet of rope in my bag.
Nice.
Someday, Ghost Pepper, I will find a reason to
You
use.
you listen. That is D&D resourcefulness.
Amazing. Amazing.
That is D&D
Nobody's watching her
resourcefulness.
anyway,
Hold
she
on.
just
I have some.
Tucks it in.
I have some crowd noises. There you go.
We didn't get any good information up there, you guys.
You got some things. What did you?
We know that
Woof,
it
you're
wasn't
muted.
Darfin that was dead. That.
You're
Oh,
muted, Woof. You're muted.
The little
Yeah,
purple-
I was to say Monster also has stuff she hasn't shared yet, so
Right.
Yeah.
but she's not going to share them in front of a crowd of people.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
So I hope you marked all the things you picked up in there into your inventories, because I will honor anything that you have in your inventory to help you with your investigation. But yes, you saw no obvious sign of Darfin. His attackers. You found 2 elven corpses in there. You identified. You took the time to make sure that one of them was not Darfin. The other one, you kind of, you were at your
Assumed.
limit with the
Yeah.
smoke, and you made your way out of there. And you picked up the curved elven sword, the fancy purple silk, and the ledger, the registry ledger for the prison from the front desk.
Right.
That's what you picked up.
I have that listed in the bag.
So you find yourselves safely back on the ground with the crowd cheering for you. The guards are still keeping their perimeter. They're keeping the crowds back. Wilner and Knott are spraying the building down, hosing the building down with their strange contraption. The gnomish clerics who are casting water into the barrel, they're starting to look pretty sweaty, right? As their prayers and their chanting continue, they're starting to look quite weak-kneed after all the time in there. They're expending quite a lot of magic, you can tell, to keep the water flowing. And that's where you are.
Foodle's sort of still waving at the crowd with a big smile on his face, but he's gonna try to whisper to Kiona and Mazra, I think we should get out of the spotlight and maybe talk.
Right.
Agreed.
So we'll.
We've won the discretionaries! Thank you so much! Bye, everybody! Foodle starts, like, walking away down the street, trying to get through the crowd.
That Flip into 3-point line. It wasn't too discreet, brah.
Okay,
Somebody
well,
shouts back from the crowd.
part of being discretionary is having the discretion to know when to put on a show. And it rhymes, so it must be true. It's too long.
The crowd's like, yeah, okay.
And Moss is just like, they're not worth your time, Poodle.
They're looking at each other like, is that true?
Lots of people are saying it. Oh god, now I sound like, oh fuck.
Oh no,
No,
lots of people are saying it.
No.
Everybody sings. I'm the most discreet dwarf there is.
Oh shit. Okay, but we gotta make our way to like an alleyway or like back to the
somewhere
house or
quiet.
something. Yeah.
Okay, so you go to somewhere quiet. I will turn the burning building effect off, and I'll turn the crowd sound
The crowd
way
sound
down.
off.
You can still hear the crowd like in the distance. Do I have any? What is fire aftermath? Sorry, I'm playing with sounds for a little bit. There's something called fire aftermath. I don't.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but it's in the distance though.
Right.
there
So
you go.
Foodle is
There's-
going to say, okay, I don't know if we learned anything there. I actually, as a player, I think we learned a lot. But Foodle's gonna be like, I don't know if it was just like a big burning mess. But Kiona, you were like that one elf lady that wasn't Darfin.
It wasn't
But what about the
Darfin.
other one?
I don't know.
Should I? Okay, when I had a vision from Aaron Selch with the vision tea that Ephema gave me, and I got this. I could maybe have Andrew go take a look.
I think that's where the delegation was, maybe. Right?
It could be, but like, we have to know. I have to know if it's Darfin.
Mazra,
Poodle's gonna sit down
Didn't you
and
pick
start
up a piece of
casting
fabric from the
a
elf
spell.
that was on the floor on the other side?
The
of the room?
the
I
other
think it was a
one,
sword, but
I don't think it was him. I don't think he would. And she'll pull out the little purple silk, and I don't think he would ever be caught dead wearing this.
Right.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it must have been the delegation in there. I don't know where Darfin was, but it wasn't there.
If she pulls
Okay.
out the sword,
Although-
could she have all three of them look at it and see if they can recognize it as Darfin's sword?
Yes. Also,
Okay.
the fabric was not positioned such that the body could be said to have been wearing.
Oh,
Clothing
that was
from
my
it.
impression. I'm sorry. When.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you look back at the map, up to you if you want to show this on stream. But if you look back at the map, in the square right above Kiona is where the corpse is.
Right.
And then you can see the purple fabric peeking out from the other end
Right.
of the fallen beam.
I see.
right.
Okay. Okay.
Now it's quite torn and ripped, and a little bit singed on the edges where the burning beam fell on top of it, and it's quite delicate silk. So it's almost a miracle that it doesn't fall apart in your hands.
I
But-
mean, should
Yeah.
I need to know.
Yeah, I mean, we need to know. You're right.
Okay. Where, are we like in an alley or something? Like does food can?
Yep. Yeah, you said
Just
that
sit
you retreated
in
to an alley.
an
Now
hour?
Mazza
Ooh.
also pulled out the sword.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Poodle's just starting to cast.
That was a
He's
straight
yeah,
intelligence check, right,
humming
on the
and
sword?
Straight intelligence, yeah. See if
Leaves
you
are starting
recognize
to
it. You
circle
still
around his
have
forehead.
exhaustion. You have exhaustion until you take a long rest.
Okay.
And then Foodle, are you kind of right away starting the ritual?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you were describing what was going on.
Yeah. Sorry. So
No,
Foodle's.
you go ahead.
Oh, Foodle's just sitting, and at the beginning of the ritual, the amber on his bracelet starts glowing as he's holding the leaf. Just it's and he sort of sets it in his lap. He closes his eyes, and the leaves, like illusory leaves, start like floating around his head. Throughout the hour, like the leaf starts floating in front of him, like it sort of rises up off his lap, and like a circle of flowers and like mushrooms and stuff starts growing around him, but they're not real. If you guys touched them, they're just illusions. And then after an hour, on his shoulder appears an owl. And it's brown and it has sort of tan, like bits, face and chest and stuff like that.
Does it have like the coloration to look like ATM Zero's beard
Yes.
and
Oh yeah.
and shaved head?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like if you transposed the full cranial hair of ATM Zero onto an owl. That's what it would look like.
Oh yeah. Now,
Excellent.
So it's like
I
a. Never mind.
So
Okay.
for all intents and purposes, it looks like an owl, but it is a fey creature.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And it looks, I don't know if your characters would remember it, but it looks very much like an owl that Foodle spoke to a long time ago when we were off to go fight a.
You were
was
in
that
the
thing?
woods.
We were in the
Hydra?
woods. I remember
Yeah.
it. I do remember
You were
it.
in the woods, yeah,
I think we were on our
to
way
fight the
back.
Hydra.
I don't know anyway.
Yeah, you're on your way back from the Hydra.
Anyway, and so Foodle opens his eyes and and catches the feather, or not feather, the leaf token, and
Yep.
all the illusions disappear, and he looks and goes, "Andrew, you're back. I know it's not the real you, but it's the real you."
I sure am, Foodle.
Okay, you guys.
I don't
the
know
only
if familiars can talk, but this one can talk.
Okay. I think it's telepathic,
I
but
think
I
they
don't.
can. Yeah.
So it's possible that they didn't hear that, but Foodle did.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't? Oh shit. Okay.
Uh,
Well,
Can I get you, Foodle, to roll an intelligence check on the sword?
oh
as
sure.
well, that Mazra is holding up.
Foodle's great at these.
And just for narrative clarification, Mazra didn't just stand there holding it in front of Foodle, waiting for him to complete the
For
ritual
an hour.
For an hour. It was like, you know.
Okay, intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is 18 total. 17 plus 1.
Okay. Yeah, both Kiona and Foodle, you recognize this as one of Darfin's
Son of a
swords. He
bitch.
has one sword with sort of a crystal blade, and this is it.
Send Andrew up and see.
Okay, but I can only do it within 100 feet, so we might have to get closer. Mazra, I'm not going to be able to like move or talk or I'm going to lose track of my surroundings.
I'll
Do you
keep
want
an
to
eye
give me a
on you.
piggyback ride?
We got you.
Sure.
Okay. Voodle's going to like
She'll,
climb
she'll
up on
shoulder
like,
him like this.
Okay, so walk till we're closer to the building again, and then I'll get Andrew to go up and check.
Don't worry, Mazur will carefully store the blade in their bag of holding so it doesn't get lost.
And Foodle closes his eyes. He is now sort of dead to the world, and sends Andrew like almost straight up, about 80 feet.
Yeah. So Foodle has Bran Stark, Jojen Reed kind of moment from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like when they what do they call them, wargs or something
Yep.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like Foodle's like eyes roll back into his skull, so you can just see the whites of his eyes. And your perception transfers to that of your owl familiar, and it and it flaps its wings and flies up the tower into the smoke-filled room at the top, where the flames are growing larger and in fact, like Andrew barely makes it inside. because the fire is even bigger than it was before. So where do you perch Andrew down? Was it to look at the second body?
Yeah, the second body there.
Okay. Okay.
I would perch Andrew right here. I don't know if you can see that ping.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'm not 100% sure how this works because we were using investigation for this, for actually trying to identify the bodies. But it wouldn't really be Andrew investigating because there's some interpretation that is implied in skill like investigation, what you do with it. So we're gonna get Foodle to roll investigation.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh God. I guess he's not still blessed, huh? That's gone.
Actually, get Andrew to roll investigation as well. Do Foodle first. Get Andrew, and then just tell me Andrew's result.
Okay. All right. This is silly now.
There's no. Are you serious?
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Christ.
How is that possible? Like,
You have you're
Your dice
using a weighted D20 on us.
I need Vinyl. Vinyl bought me these dice. All right.
Oh,
I've never-
Vinyl girl, good job.
Well.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, like, what?
Vinyl is like
Apparently.
Vinyl's at the dice store, and she's like, my man needs all the help he can get. He's a disaster in Winds of Chaos. I need to set things right for him.
Oh my God. Yeah, she knew I would need the help.
Vinyl's got that whole like dark and sneaky edge to her. Like she's just in a trench coat in a back alley on a rainy Vancouver night, meeting with some mysterious figure.
Here's your D20.
Trade
Use
trade
this one.
cash for a weighted D20.
Okay, so that was Foodle. So Foodle got a 21 total.
Yeah, don't bother with Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't
All right.
bother with Andrew. They're extra special dice because they waited an entire year before being so helpful.
That's
Yeah,
what they mean by
that's
weighted
right,
dice.
I can,
That's right,
honestly,
Vinyl.
like, I can't, like, until tonight, I can't remember the last nat 20 I got on these
Yeah,
dice.
yeah.
Oh, God. Been saving them
So,
God, is it not?
making weighted dice.
up. Perfect, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my God.
So, weighted dice. Yeah, they've hustled us. They've hustled us for a year.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
dice are playing the long con.
It's paying off now. Oh.
Yeah, until
I'll
the
see you
right
guys next
number
year.
of rolls. The
Yeah.
right number of rolls, and then something about like the inside shifts, and there's like a little weight inside that just locks in place.
Okay, so it's
It is
Andrew.
poor
he sort of hops
Megan.
forward
Yeah.
and like
Yep.
looks at the body.
You recognize this elf. This was the ambassador.
Oh, thank God it
From
was
Luxar.
It was
You saw him, an elderly priest. You saw him come in the procession. Actually, I think the ambassador was female. I'm feeling like I'm doubting myself now. I'm feeling like it was a male ambassador, but I may have said female in a previous episode. If I did previously, it is female, but it is an
This
elderly priest.
Son of a bitch
Oh, thank
had the audacity to ask my players what CR monster they should send at us, and this is
Yeah.
the bullshit. Like, come
Yeah.
on!
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Yep. I didn't
almost had a
ask
heart
your
attack.
players. I didn't ask your players. I said that I'm letting each of your players choose or design a CR 10 to 13 monster to send after you, because of your excessive lewdness. No, you recognize it as the ambassador from Luxar. It is not Darfin.
All right. As an action.
So you see no sign of Darfin or Matilda up there. Well, so far, as you investigated.
All right. As an action, Foodle's going to dismiss Andrew to like the pocket dimension, the Fey, possibly the Feywild. I don't know where Andrew goes, and he's gonna return to consciousness. And Foodle's gonna whisper into Mazra's ear, Mazra, it was the ambassador. It's not great, but it's not Darvin.
It's possible that whoever did this took him somewhere. She's gonna let Foodle down, and pull out the book to see who possibly was there.
Are you still standing at the base of the tower?
We could probably move
could
on.
have done this back when Foodle was cat.
Well, yeah, either way. Maybe she studied it while he
It
was
was
doing
an
his
hour.
ritual. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's say she was doing that while he was working on his ritual, and
Okay. Yeah. All right. So in the book, written down in the book was a procession of all of the Elven dignitaries sign their names in the book in Elven. Then there was a visitation by a number of royal officials and personages. One of them, some of them are written in a single person's writing. Kind of the sort of hard pressured, angular writing of a typical male hand that you would guess is the guard who is on duty at the desk, with some X's signed beside them, and so you presume that to mean that the guard like wrote their name in and then they signed an X if they were illiterate themselves, which many people would be, right? So some of the names included on that roll include some important people who you've met at the castle. Chancellor Valora is on that list, as well in terms of named characters that you've met previously. There's the name of the captain of the Royal Guard, paid a visit up there every day that they were there, sort of like coordinating security with the Knights Radiant on that floor. So the captain of the Royal Guard paid a visit that day. A woman named Yashara paid a visit that day. You kind of recognize the name from somewhere. You can tell me if you recognize who that is, but Yashara paid a visit. There was your stream cut out for a while, and Kali logged out of Roll20.
Wait,
so
what?
I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, you're back. You're back.
Oh.
I'm just making sure that everything's okay, because I saw you disappear from Roll20, and then somebody said that the stream cut out. Just making sure my computer's not having a meltdown again.
I was gonna say mine seems to be doing okay right now. So
yeah, a number of notables among the nobility of the city. Some of them you recognize as names of aristocrats that have been a little bit of a thorn in the side, a little bit of the political opposition to the crown. Yeah, various names. Many of these signed out afterwards in the book, but as you turn the page again, you find that the last few pages of the book have been sort of burnt. So you can't tell whether some of the people who have signed themselves in also signed out that day.
Well, looking at this, a couple things we can also note. That front door was locked. So the suggestion is that whoever did this either came in a different way or was somebody who was already in there. And examining the bodies of the guards, it looked like at least one of them had been attacked by some kind of creature. So possibly something summoned, or who knows?
We might. Kiona, you recognize transmutation magic. We might need to talk to somebody to know what kind of spells, like, what could have done that, you know?
Something transformed itself. Maybe claws and stuff. I mean, I could do that if I want to.
Yeah?
Yeah, that one spell.
What time is it, Ghost? Is it night? That's my impression.
I think we said that it was early day
Oh, is
when
it? Okay.
the explosion happened. So by now, we're probably talking early afternoon.
Okay, okay.
Darfin wasn't there. They got out the front, though, because they killed the guards on the bottom. Why would there be an explosion like that and then somebody runs out the bottom? Or maybe they got in that way? I don't know. But why were those guards in the bottom dead when there was an explosion? None of it makes
I don't
any
know.
sense.
I know. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this.
I don't believe Darfin did any of this, though.
No. I mean, you know, Darfin was very powerful, but like, could they even cast a transmutation spell? I mean, maybe, but I don't know what
It's alter
Darfin could
self.
do.
I've got that spell. Darfin could probably cast it if he had it, but I don't
It
know if he's got it.
doesn't seem his
Oh.
MO.
Or at least that's the one I assume it is, because I can do that with that kind of
Somebody
growing
made
claws and
themselves
stuff.
look
Or
like
becoming a monster or something. Whoever killed those things at the
well,
bottom, right?
if the people saw, and they're not just actors or something, if they saw
But then-
Darfin attack,
The thing that makes me think, though, but who saw it? We gotta find that out.
yeah,
Because the transmutation spell happened up there, so somebody did the transformation up there.
yeah.
Did anybody see anybody coming out the bottom?
Should we ask the guards?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should also find out more about this cloth as well and see who may have been wearing it.
That's a good idea. The question is like, okay, who do we trust? Who do we bring information to?
Well, maybe we should talk to the king about this.
I think one avenue that may be able to help us gather information would be our friends at the bakery. They have their own people. They may be willing to
Right.
assist us for a fee or favors.
Yeah. I trust them more than either of these factions. I mean, they both have a lot riding on this.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Whereas the bakery folk, you know, hopefully a little less unbiased. I don't know.
I don't think Fiddlebeak would steer us wrong.
I think he's turned over a new leaf. Pun intended.
If nothing else, we speak his language.
Yeah. Okay. So do we ask the guards if they saw anyone come out?
I mean, we can ask them if they saw anybody. I guess that's an innocuous enough question, right?
Yeah. And the cloth or no?
No.
I think
Okay.
we'll find a tailor or someone to look at it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Who's doing the talking? Kiona? You're likable and charismatic and a tiefling. Everyone loves tieflings. And a blue one.
Everyone loves demonic looking people.
Right? I think they're amazing. You're amazing.
Uh, she's gonna make sure to have Mazra by her side as she approaches a guard, and ask, were you here when it happened? Do you know anybody that was here?
Yeah, I was here when it happened. Assigned security detail the premises.
Did you see anybody coming out the bottom of the tower?
Oh yeah, we as soon as the explosion happened, we rushed inside. We found the door was blocked shut by debris. By the time we battered our way inside, there were a few survivors from the upper levels that we managed to get out.
Where did you take them?
Oh, we released them. We took their names, sent them on their way. That most were burned, suffering from smoke inhalation.
And none of them seemed a little out of the ordinary in any way to you?
No, they all looked worse for wear for sure.
Right. She's gonna kind of look over at Mazra and thank you so much. Come for the raid. Welcome, guys. She's gonna look over at Mazra and kind of shrug, like she's not sure how else to get any information that they could use out of this guy. I don't think that there's anything, or she doesn't think.
So what did he tell us? It was my brain
There
blanked
was
out
like
for a
a
minute.
handful
He told
of
you-
smoked up people essentially that
Like
came
survivors,
out.
yeah.
It came out.
Yeah.
Nothing
out of the ordinary.
we've kept the prisoners under detention, of course. So they managed to rescue a few people who were inside, a couple of prisoners. The ones who were not visitors, they took down their names, and let them go.
Right.
Prisoners they've moved to another guardhouse somewhere.
Did you give us a name of the list of those names?
He is going to give you a list of names. Yeah.
Okay.
DM translation: I am going to make a list of names for you.
Thank you.
While they are doing that, can Foodle like sort of wander the crowd and try to listen if anyone's talking about what they saw? He wants to find a witness and ask them what they saw.
In the crowd?
Yeah.
Roll an insight check to see
Okay.
if you can find, because you're gonna in a situation like this, you're gonna find a lot of people who are like, yeah, I was a witness, and they really weren't.
Yeah. Where's Foodle's sheet? Insight. That is an 11. 4 plus 7. Frick.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a crappy roll.
You find some people who claim they were witnesses, but you quickly like poke holes in their whole story of what they witnessed.
Okay,
And you
thank
realize
you.
that they're not really witnesses. They're just kind of people that wanna do a fairly natural thing and like try to insert themselves into a situation kind of thing.
Yes, thank you so much.
But-
Thank you. The discretionaries will take it from here. All right. You know, the people are still like trying to talk to A.
I think we should just get out of here.
Okay. Yeah. Should we go to Findlebeaks? I mean, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I think it's
It's
a good
almost
idea.
it's almost noon.
We haven't seen that kid for a couple of months? Question mark. Weeks.
Yeah.
I bet you they've
Was it
grown.
was it Findle Bakes?
Findle Bakes is the bakery.
Findle Bakes is the
Right.
bakery. Yeah.
It's a Findle Bakes.
Findle Bakes.
Yeah.
Garfin's alive somewhere, maybe, hopefully.
We hope.
Yeah.
So we'll go to Findle Bakes.
I mean, unless he was vaporized and whatever caused that explosion.
Do
Right.
we know?
Right, but there, as of right now, we have no evidence to either direction. So
My other
Except
thought
the
is
sword.
we have an object of his. Is it possible you know about arcane things, right, Kiona?
I know some things. You pretty
Is
much
it
taught me some
possible
things.
to use something that he owns to try and magically locate him or see if he's alive?
Does Kiona think that's possible? Question mark.
It sounds to you like in your studies, which you've recently earned your proficiency in the Arcana skill. It sounds to you like such a thing might be possible. You don't know of the specific spell, but you could take some time to research it and see if you uncover anything.
Okay. She'll say basically that to Mazra.
It's worth a try.
Right.
Any avenue is useful at this point.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, we might. We haven't spoken to Underlord in a while, but
Do you guys
There.
want me to
Might be
go there
time.
while you go to Findle Bakes?
Yeah, if you want. So she'll give Kiona the sword.
And Kiona's going to see Untralor while the other two are going to find Findlebeak
I
to
know
talk to
that
him
name,
about
too.
yeah. Okay. And with that, this is actually like a decent stopping point, and
Oh,
we're
good.
actually gonna stop at around 10 p.m.
We
for a
Oh,
change.
look
Where-
at it!
Which is
Yeah,
our,
did
which is
it!
our, yeah, we
We
have
did
a plan.
it!
Can you folks, can the players send me what you want to do to pursue this investigation in our text chat?
Sure.
Preferably before we say goodbye to each other for the night, just so that I know what you're planning.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was actually like, I did not know how that would go. First of all, I made this burning tower encounter thinking like, well, they might not run in, right?
right,
Like
yeah,
I
that's
didn't,
the
I
thing
had
about
no
being a
idea
DM.
what you
Yeah.
guys were gonna do. Like I wasn't, I never
It's
put
like,
it out there.
screw
should
that
run in.
Darpin guy. We're gonna go home and have tea or
Yeah,
something.
I had Wilner and Knot rush up with their fire wagon there, their like fire truck thing that they made. That was pretty fun to
I
kind of
love
think about,
that.
like how
That's
how
hilarious.
they, you know, they put themselves to work for their host city, as a little fire brigade
that's
there.
beautiful.
The two gnomes. But yeah, and I've actually never run an encounter like this before with like the burning building thing. I was like looking up rules online, like how do other people do it, and
I thought that
That
was
was-
really
there
cool,
were some-
actually.
Yeah.
there were some really complex rules out there about like mapping the spread of the fire. But I was like, how would I visualize that on Roll20?
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
have the
That would
right.
be so
Yeah.
I
complicated.
don't have the right tokens and assets for
Mhm.
it, right?
Yeah.
I thought what you did, it
Well,
was
that
good
was
because
good.
it kind of made us go do the thing, get out of the building. We could have hung out there all day. Like,
Yeah. So we did like the poison smoke.
Yeah.
We did.
Even at every round being 10 seconds in our campaign, like how fast does fire spread in like a stone and wood building? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I think the smoke spreading that, like the way you did it, I thought was perfect.
yeah, I thought
Like,
that was good.
Yeah.
because we were only in the tower for like a minute and a half, or
Right.
what? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you were only in there for a few minutes of you know,
Right.
rules rules time.
Yeah.
I'm resetting all your tokens dark vision. I think everybody has dark vision up to 60 feet.
Yeah, Foodle does for sure. He's a gnome.
Yeah, that worked out really well. And that second floor, I was like, I'm not going to make this with a solution to how to get
Right.
across in mind.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put this here, and
I
like,
was
yeah,
very appreciative of it because
that looks possible.
right as soon as I saw the map, I was like, "Oh no, how are we gonna get around this?" And like
I
started
know, I
thinking
love
about that. Right? Like what would Kiona want to do to get through this thing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well,
The,
one thing I didn't say during the session. Oh, go ahead, Ghost.
Yeah. No, the acid on the bars, I think, was a really good idea. It's just a
Yeah.
shame that
We didn't have
you
enough.
didn't have enough of it.
It's fine. I actually,
Um,
it's because I used it on what's her face and it
That's
on
right, you did.
Yeah.
Winifred.
did.
So
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep,
I
you
bought
did.
so much weird little
Um,
shit, hoping
We
to
gotta
use it
buy
in the
more
desert.
acid.
Yeah, she bought holy water
Climbing.
and acid and bought all sorts of little gadget things. Like,
I love it in D&D when you come up with uses for these little items.
Well, yeah, one thing that Foodle didn't say, but he was like thinking about is he's wearing the robe of useful items.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
he has a couple things that I very much considered using. It's just that, like, if there's another solution that will work basically just as well, it's better, I think, to save those patches.
Right. For
And
like
swing
real
across
moments where you need
with the
yeah.
rod, right? Like,
Mhm.
because like he's got like a 24-foot tall ladder as a patch that he can,
Right.
and he could have just
Oh,
laid
dang,
that down.
yeah.
But
Just
like
lay that down as a
a
bridge.
ladder could be very anyway.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, come, it's amazing. Give it to your players. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
It is
Poodle
very
has a
cool.
Robe of
patch.
useful items
It is so
is
cool.
really cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got a window. He can just put
put
the
a window
patch
somewhere.
on a wall, and a window appears, and we
that's
can just like
amazing.
Yeah.
That's
look
amazing.
at like he gets a riding horse. He's got 2 mastiffs, like a portable ram. If we ever need to bust in somewhere, like, oh my god, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. It's amazing. It's a great item. That was
One of my
snozberries. Wanted to give
Oh,
that
yeah?
to
Oh,
you
that's
in the
fantastic.
yeah, that was a snoz room that you got that
Oh.
from in the leaky spoon. In the labyrinth
That's
behind the
right.
leaky spoon.
That's right.
Where all the freaking like crazy offbeat rooms that the community built were. Another thing on that second floor is like scaling across the bars. I didn't even think of that when
Brilliant. Yeah.
Listen, that was the first thing I thought. It was the room is literally made.
Yeah.
It's like a jungle gym. Like
Good night, Comf.
you can climb on a jungle
Oh,
gym.
Comf.
Come.
Good
Thank you so
night.
much for the raid. You are a
Thanks for
wonderful
hanging out.
person. Thank you so much.
I hope Subnautica has been treating you well.
Yeah. Wait, come. Before you go to bed, if you have a moment, otherwise just head to bed and get some good sleep. How far did you make it? What did you end up doing tonight? Just Cliff Notes, right? Anyway, but you guys, that was so much fun.
was
Flutter,
fantastic.
it's amazing to have you back.
Yay!
Oh,
Oh yeah. We got our full party back again.
That's right. I will be taking a brief hiatus in a couple weeks, but other than that, I should be pretty
That's
constantly
right.
here for a while.
Yep.
Right.
So.
okay.
Yep. Good to know.
Nice. All right, cool. Well, you guys, thank you everyone for being here.
Yes, thank you
Yeah.
all. You're amazing.
Thanks, everybody.
People. Thank you so much for that raid. Come. I hope everybody has a lovely night. I don't know that there's anybody out there right now that I know to raid. I guess we're probably pretty good. Unless you guys know anybody.
I would have suggested Comf, but
Right.
I know, that's what I would have said. We missed her.
Mr. Sputnik
Oh, Mr. Sputnik.
is playing D&D.
Oh, let's do that.
Mims a lot. I don't know Mims a lot. Mr. Sputnik is somebody that I started following recently. I haven't hung
nice.
out with them too much. So is Mims a lot. Okay.
Also,
I don't know Mims a lot. I'm not following them.
should we raid Mims?
Is that somebody you know, Megan?
I'm down to follow. I'm down to meet someone
Yeah.
new.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Ghost, do you want to change the music?
Yeah, it's still cheering.
No.
You don't have to,
I
but
want cheering.
I don't know if
I
they're
like-
still cheering
I
for
like
us.
the
They
cheering
were very
there.
impressed by that jump. Foodles flip.
We rated Mims a lot once before. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
They're just getting started.
Why did I not follow them then? Interesting.
Yeah.
Right?
I usually follow.
Let's do
It's
that.
possible it was one of those nights that we were
Could
just
be.
talking or something.
I don't have a good D&D
Yeah, that
raid
far-
message.
I am down for rating somebody with fewer viewers. Yeah, Mr. Sputnik's got like 30 viewers right now, which doesn't mean that we shouldn't raid them, but if there's a huge difference, I generally like to go for the lower.
Yeah. All right, let's raid Mims a lot. You guys, thank you so much for coming along tonight. It was such a fun night in the game. Figuring out how to get through obstacles when there were no absolute solutions that the DM gave us, and you know, discovering some of our kinks that apparently Foodle thinks everybody has with rods.
Yes. Gray Spires players, tell me what monsters you want me to send after these guys, because I'm done. I'm done.
Don't do
I'm
it.
done with their lewd crap.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta remember, I am the
They
DM.
were-
okay.
They were disrespectfully lewd.
These are amazing.
They were
Praise the
disrespectfully
Oh,
lewd
praise
towards me.
the rod.
Yeah.
Praise the rod.
Pugs.
Guys,
Pugs
I love
perked
you
up.
all.
Oh yes.
Let's go raid Mims a lot. I hope you have a lovely night, and I will see you all soon. We will see you soon.
I will remember this pug. All right, see you soon, everybody. Bye.
Good night, everyone.